Hello, Elder Gods, and welcome to Black Bag Detectives. I'm Michelle Otis, and here's your recap of last week's show. After all the lights in the city went out, Grimur started to change citizens into ghouls to kill the detectives. He even summoned a winged creature of great power in hopes of killing them all. The detectives escaped and decided to find May, hoping she would have some answers. May revealed she too was a cult member, but gave the group the information they were looking for, fearing Grimur would destroy the city. They also learned that the police are hunting them. Things look bleak for the Black Bag Detectives. Elder Gods, there are only 2 more Black Bag episodes. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to Black Bag Detectives. Thank you for joining us. We have a full group tonight, which is awesome.
I gotta go.
Was something missing?
I gotta go.
Was something missing?
Something was missing.
Watch as Ben leaves and mysteriously gets hit in the back of the head with something. Probably a Coke can. I'm not saying who threw it.
I'm not the one drinking Coke, though.
Yeah, true. You've got the. I grabbed your can because it's larger.
Either your hand is real small or that's a big old can.
They always said I got big hands. Well, up, good year. Sorry.
We missed you.
Okay, so the last time we got together, you guys went through some major insanity. You fought a creature that almost killed you.
Then we did it again. And again.
And again.
Oh my God.
The wizard Grimur started turning people into ghouls. And you guys escaped. This is a quick recap. I know you guys just had one, but we're getting Terry.
They're trying to let me know what happened.
Really quickly. So, what we're going to say for you, because, you know, we've got to kind of work you back in, is that when you guys were on the steps waiting, you know, you saw Grimur come out and you all ran, you guys were separated and you basically met up after the fight with the creature. And, you know, you were at May's kind of in the back listening to what was going on. So that's where we're going to pick it up. The information that you guys did get was Grimur was planning on opening the rift bigger by putting on some kind of spell through the play The King in Yellow. You guys screwed that up for him, and he's super angry. And he's casting all these spells and screwing with the city. You found out that he was from Skavengard. He's a Viking. And that May was a cultist herself, but is more worried about what Grimur is going to do as opposed to what she, you know, she's like, well, I like doing magic and you know, being a cultist, but I'm not that level of cultist.
She doesn't want to bring about the end of the world.
She's right.
I'm not trying to make the apocalypse.
She's a sorcerer who's been doing it for over 1,000 years.
Right.
Exactly. So that's where we're at. And plus, the cops are after you. Because they're
in a big way.
Yeah, in a big way. They, the captain basically has said it's open season. If you shoot them and they're dead.
Well, that's right. I had a disguise.
Right. What's your is it the?
I hope it's a very tiny hat.
Yeah.
It's no way in hell.
Shoot, shoot.
Where'd she go?
Where'd she go?
No one can recognize me now, right? I've gone away.
Where did Terry go?
Wait, can you
Now who's
can I see your
learning from
sunglasses?
who,
Ooh, let me see
Nefertiti?
those glasses.
Please say like phenomenon real quick.
Oh.
Hold on.
Hold on, we gotta
This
take
is
a
for
picture.
me. All right.
Oh my God.
Nefertiti taking a couple of tips from Shauna's book there, just vanishing and
Oh yeah, I'm invisible.
So that is where we're at. Take real quick before we jump into the story. Take a look at the tiers. There's a lot of stuff on there. You donate, and they can get fate dice. Cool things can have fate points, and cool things can happen that only you can trigger. If you've watched the show before, you know that. You guys putting tips in makes those things happen, and if they don't, they don't. It's up to you whether or not they do. Your tips and donations help keep the lights on, which I'm thinking of something different to say, but I have not figured out what. And
You have one more
that's
show. It's
true.
good. You
it
got
is true, but everyone says it. So, yes, and next
it's
show is
true.
actually Black Bad's last show. So,
Your tips keep us rolling in the pig fat.
Oh no, that doesn't sound good.
the lard bucket.
I don't want the lard bucket.
Your tips keep the toilets flushing.
Oh,
Wow.
let's keep that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'm
the
selling it.
lights on are great.
I think I'm
we're
selling
gonna
it.
keep it. It's great.
Gross. So take a look at the tips. They definitely, take a look at the tiers because your tips really do help. And we're going to jump into it.
Yes.
So you guys are in this small apartment above her store, and she's giving you this information, and you're hearing more and more rioting and looting, and it's the 1977 blackout. If you're just joining us now. So all of this horrible stuff is going on just outside the door. And she's given you this information about Grimur. Do you have any more questions for her before we...
Is there a way to track Grimur? Like, could she help us out with a spell or some other way to, like, how might we find him?
Or possibly hide us from him?
That works too.
Cloak us?
Wait, why would you... Aren't you supposed to, like, get rid of him or something? Like, I could hide you or cloak you, but then, like... He's still out there killing people. Isn't that your job, right? To go after him?
Well, obviously you don't understand. If we're cloaked, it's easier for us to track him and then find him if he can't see us.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Right. It's not like we'd hide in a hole and let this whole thing blow over.
Fuck it.
Definitely
We definitely wouldn't do that.
We'd never do that 3 hours later. New Jersey's not that bad.
Go back to Atlantic City.
I know this great
Lights
place in
on there.
Atlantic City.
Let's run away.
All right, so she's like, I don't have any way to cloak you. And she goes to her books and starts looking through. And she goes, finding him, I can do that. I can give you a way to track him. And I think there might be some clues to what might hurt him. But she's like looking through her books and stuff. She says, I can give you a charm. And it's like this little pebble with some writing on it. So now I'll cast a spell on this charm, and it will basically lead you to where he's at. But you're going to have to find a way to harm him. Because, I can't really find anything and getting close up to him is difficult.
The legend didn't say how he was trapped or defeated the first time?
Well, there's something in here about his... So the author was the queen, Brenna, and she talks about him with a reverence, like they were almost like brothers and sisters, or some people, I don't know, maybe brothers or sisters, I'm not sure. But this is a guess. Maybe it's possible to hurt him with something of hers. And I know that I know the reason that he's here is because they brought a bunch of artifacts from his town to the museum. So if there's something of hers at the museum, it's possible that you can use it to hurt him, because it's a personal item from before, you know.
Which museum?
These dang museums and their haunted artifacts.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
You have to watch out, honestly.
It's like,
You don't want to find a relic.
yeah, like some people are like, it belongs in a museum, but I'm like,
Not
keep it
kinda
in the
stressful.
ground.
It's kind
Keep
of
it
stressful.
in the ground. Don't dig up our
I was at the
history.
tar pits yesterday.
Leave it the fuck
Creepy.
alone.
Yeah, way too creepy.
Poor animals. Saber-toothed tigers. Mammoths. Woolly mammoths.
Right.
Weird sloth thing.
Those giant,
Dire
giant
wolves.
sloths.
There's giant sloths. There's creep. Those are so. Anyway, that was the
They're
creepiest
so
thing.
huge. You're just like,
Would that be the worst way to go, being eaten by a giant sloth?
Yes.
Very slowly.
just so
Would you
slow.
stop eating me?
100%.
Just stop
100%.
eating
Just
me.
because it is so slow, like it just would take
what?
forever.
But it's
Why am I not
pronounced
finding the
sloth.
museum on here?
Oh, whatever.
It is.
Whatever. I don't
Sloth.
care.
Slow.
It's either. I don't buy it, Ben.
I think that's not the animal though, right? That's the.
Yeah, that's the animal. It's sloth.
Is sloth.
Sloth.
Anyways,
It's a three-toed sloth.
I
Back me
feel
up here,
Ben,
Dome.
I think Ben tries to lie all the time. I'm just gonna let you guys know this.
Yeah.
I don't trust a damn word he says.
I don't
don't
trust.
try to
I don't
lie.
trust
I mean,
being
like,
I don't try to lie.
just
It's
from
natural.
playing with him, like listening how he treats these
natural
characters
history.
and what he'll like turn them
We could say that.
into.
We could
Or,
say
like,
Natural History
I'm just
Museum,
gonna
yeah.
sell these paintings.
Because I thought I had marked it
Haunted.
down here and I can't find it now.
You
So-
are a troublemaker.
Let's go to
We'll
the
just
museum.
we'll just say Natural
Capital
History
T.
Museum. Okay, so she goes, but you know, did you tell her that he's talking to you?
No.
What are you guys? What?
What?
I'm so sorry. I was making fun of him and then I just laughed and I spit some of my drink. I'm so sorry. As you were.
On the table.
That was on my paper. It was in the safe zone.
No, I
Don't tell Dom.
I did not.
Thanks,
tell
DJ
her,
Regular.
I did not tell her that the
Oh,
voice
thanks,
was
DJ
in my
Regular.
head. Hey, thank you.
I love you always and forever.
I would have noticed or actually heard the noise,
I'm so sorry.
but my children
Something
to the right of me are acting up, and so.
Done.
So, do you tell them that you're hearing Grimur in your
I
head?
don't tell May that.
Okay, so May doesn't know.
No.
Okay, cool. All right, so you have
Like
the
I think they do. But
you have
We
the
know.
information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the place that you have to go is, of course, across town, and outside is horrible.
Can we go by the subway?
No.
No, no.
Can we walk the subway tunnels?
We could.
That sounds.
I'm sure
Should
there's
we?
no ghouls in the subway tunnels. I'm sure.
That's
the
like
last
literally
place
where they live.
That's the last place
That's
they live.
literally like where they like are all the time.
Right, but that's where they live. So they don't hunt
I
where they
wasn't
live.
saying that.
That's the way the saying goes.
yeah.
Don't hunt where you live.
Yeah.
Seems like the easiest place to hunt. I'm on my couch. There's an elk. Just get the elk on my couch.
Yeah. That's how it works.
If the elk is a donut, sure.
Sorry, what? I'm so confused now.
Elks wander through his living room.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe he has a couch set up in the wilderness. I don't know.
All right.
That
So,
could
how do you guys want to try to
tell
get
you guys
across
where I
the
live.
city? Are you just gonna?
Um.
Because right now driving is not an option.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Can I use my stealth ability to figure out like a good path that we could all kind of like sneak through?
Oh, thank you, BSB Care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I mean, I know it sucks, but you know, unless we get some bicycles, right? It's about the only other option.
I
I'm
would
seeing.
love that. I think a bicycle is an awesome.
And we're gonna
idea.
totally Stranger Things this up. And,
Well,
yeah,
I could-
but
I
in
could
the
hotwire another
70s,
car.
like middle-aged people on bicycles.
Right,
yeah.
on like banana seat bicycles,
Yeah, like
and you know.
We're
Everybody
dreamers,
put your
but we
guns
stolen
in the
from
basket.
we're commandeering your bikes. Oh no!
I mean, or skateboards. I mean, like that's
Roller skates.
Those are our options.
Yeah, roller skates.
Helicopter.
Because nothing.
Shauna puts on roller skates.
Because there's nothing easier than
70s.
roller skating in Hell's Kitchen during a blackout
Yeah.
in the 70s.
Super easy.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we pretty much got to get a car. I know the traffic will suck, but that's what
Right.
we got to do.
Okay, cool. All right. And what about May? Are you just gonna like leave her? Or what are you thinking? Yeah, I think at this point there's not a lot that you can do. You can come back and get her later.
If she's still here, we'll get her later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I feel like that's
she,
there's a bigger threat and a bigger evil. I don't know.
Right. Absolutely.
Greater good.
is there a way for her to contact us if like something happens that she remembers something or
Well,
she
you guys
goes
can
to
give her your-
cult club and they're like,
Give her-
oh, you
give her our
didn't
cell phone
know the
numbers?
old
No, I mean,
story?
You can give her your card basically.
All right, I just don't know how she'll call me if we're running around blacked out in New York.
There's really no way. And
Well, unless
this is like the worst time to be
Yeah,
like.
oh.
Unless
I
there's
like-
a spell.
Yeah, unless she's like, this is a message rock.
Ooh, does she have a message rock?
Totally.
Yeah.
She has a pet rock.
Oh, thanks 70s.
So.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. All right, so you guys head out into the street and start heading towards your car. And there's lots of people. You see,
We
like,
stole one already, right? I mean,
yeah, no, you guys had the one that you took earlier. And you see that there are, this part of the sky has turned orange. And you see like flickering of like fire and smoke kind of billowing up.
Smells like camp.
yeah.
Nah. Well, if camp like is burning a lot of plastic and
Oh,
Is the precinct on the way?
yeah.
Because I'm almost wondering if we should like gear up.
But we can't go into the precinct.
Well, she's like stealth wizard, isn't she?
She totally is. She kind of that's her thing.
I mean, I'm alright at it.
I mean, I wasn't even there for this whole thing. I don't understand why they're after me.
Because
well,
you shot a guy from internal affairs in a bar.
He had a gun.
Yeah, he did.
He was a
I
cop.
think like a lot of reasons for it to be after you,
So is
honestly,
Richie.
like,
He was a cop. Of course, he's gonna have a gun. So,
I still have
yeah,
a
you
decision.
could go by the precinct. It's up to you.
I mean, I wouldn't be against having like a cop car and a shotgun, grenade
Or two.
or two.
Joe.
Rocket launcher.
Is this before the militarization of the police force?
Before,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, so they didn't have grenades and
Just starting.
They're just started. The SWAT began in California actually in the late 60s.
okay.
Vietnam, what? We got some. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, exactly. We got all this shit.
We have riot gear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have riot gear. Basically for you guys.
Does like Black Bag have any like? Here's if a crazy wizard comes, use this.
Break
No.
glass in case of evil wizard.
they don't. They don't. They
That would
just
be so
they
cool.
Dang it.
they just they investigate
Obviously,
stuff.
obviously funding is not.
No, well, and
No.
that's part of it is that New York is so messed up right now that they literally black bag detectives usually do a lot of regular cases as well
Okay.
because things are so bad.
All right. So let's. I mean, we can also do it on the way back from the museum
Right.
once we know where the guy is, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but you don't know what's going to be at the museum.
No, I think we need to.
We split up.
We need stuff.
Split the party.
Don't split the party, no.
Splitting the party is perfectly fine if you want to.
Oh, the way you said that
Yeah.
right now? No.
That was definitely
I
like.
don't trust it. Someone's
That doesn't-
dying
that
tonight.
doesn't
Just
inspire
for to look at,
confidence,
okay?
Yeah.
I'm already, my like senses are already real keen right now because I feel like
Don't
someone's gonna
look-
die right now.
Yeah, don't look so eager for us to put our defenses down so you can murder all of us.
All right.
All right, so you guys head out.
Yeah.
And you're not driving incredibly fast as you kind of make your way. As you make your way through the streets, and you're seeing a lot of people. You're seeing some beat cops trying to stop certain, stores from being looted, but there are just so many people. It's still, 11 o'clock at night, so the evening has just kind of kicked in, and the cops have no hold on the situation because they have really sparse resources, and the fact that they have a hard time communicating at this point. And you guys are driving through this. It's almost like a war zone because people are just busting into places and pulling out whatever they can grab. And every once in a while, you'll come across a street or an alleyway that it's empty. There's nothing going on. And there's this eerie kind of silence. And as you're driving past one of these spots, you see a body on the ground. And it looks like it's been eaten. It's like the shoulders like not attached to the arm, and this body's kind of laying there. And in the alleyway,
Did you almost like have a little moment too? I felt like a little over there too. Okay, John. Oh, just me? Okay, go. Go on.
in the alleyway, as you guys are going past this part, you see a couple of eyes, the red eyes open, and they kind of come out and start pushing at this body, right?
And these are ghouls?
Yeah, and they're watching you guys, and they start just eating this body while they're watching you drive by.
Do we all make eye contact?
Ghouls night.
Yeah.
Like we're
Ghouls
driving
night
by,
out.
we're driving by, and it's just like,
Ghouls just want
Want to
to
have
Oh.
fun? Yeah.
Girls just want to eat people.
eat carrion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
carrying my wayward son.
Carry in my wayward.
Wow. Okay.
Thank you. I'm glad that your brain went there. Just so a little
So
bit
they're
faster this
watching.
time.
They're watching you. You're kind of keeping an eye on them, right? As you're going by, and you see in the with the orange sky because of all the fires, the winged creature is kind of flying around the city, kind of just looking around, right?
It's okay, we'll corner him in the Chrysler building later.
There you are. I wondered where you were.
What?
You were gone for a little bit.
Who is talking to me?
It's Grimur in your head.
No.
Oh no! He's in
What
your
do you-
head.
What do you mean? Here I am. You've been looking for me. What?
And right as you guys are just passing the ghouls look up at the car, and they start to like do the eloping run towards the car.
No.
Hey, Richie, fast, it would be better.
How about I reverse and run him over?
You can try, but I feel like that's just gonna end up with them on the top of the car. Hurry!
All right, faster.
It's me. He knows where we are because of me.
I'm sorry. What?
He knows where we are because of me.
All right, I need you to make a drive roll because you're trying to avoid people.
This will always go well.
Not as
Three.
bad as we thought.
3? Okay, then you're fine. Okay. So you're like swerving and trying to avoid people, and they're running
Are they
towards
people?
you. Huh?
Are they people?
Yeah, they're people.
Well, these are people. Ghouls are what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Behind us.
And you get away.
Question all.
Well,
You're able-
if I hit some people, then the
they
ghouls will have to
become
feed.
And then they become ghouls.
No. The ghouls feed on dead people. Mm-hmm. So
But
if
no,
I
people-
kill the people,
But people become ghouls, right? So they're just ghouls waiting to happen.
right?
They're
Well, we're
ghouls
all
waiting to
dead
happen.
bodies just waiting to happen. So
Yeah. Skeletons.
Wow.
Every one of us.
That got dark. Okay.
weird meat suits.
So you're able to get away, and you don't see the ghouls. And are you going to go to the precinct first or to the museum first? I need to know.
What do you think?
Quick question.
QQ.
Could Shauna remember what like the runes around May's like door and whatnot looked like? Because they were like, you said that they were kind of like some sort of like protection runes or whatever.
Oh, so you could like do a protection spell on yourself
like
or
the
something?
car,
On the
maybe.
car.
Like maybe he won't be able to see me if I like
Or maybe
write-
on like a riot gear helmet.
Yeah. Well, just because I feel like we were in May's place and he
Yeah.
couldn't find me in there. And maybe it's because of those runes.
Runes. All right, so,
I have lore, like very good lore.
You do.
The best lore.
well, you both have good lore.
But he's also got a stunt about it.
You have a stunt about it.
I have a stunt
though.
about it.
You have a lore stunt.
Yeah.
Disappearing though, he's nowhere in the class.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
But I can.
Nobody wallflowers like me.
But I would assume that Richie was
Proud.
looking at all of the wards.
Like I just fade away.
Okay.
I was looking at all the wards in May's place.
Snooping.
So I guess that's like, that would be like creating, that'd be like creating an advantage.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically let's do a lore
Potentially
check.
It's a defense against his,
When he attacks, it'd be a defense, right?
or when he's trying to look for
Right.
it, right? If he's trying to
Yeah, if he's trying to,
overcome it.
you could use it
Trying
as a
to-
defense.
Ping her.
But
Yeah.
creating an advantage is always good.
Right. Okay. So let's do a.
It's magicians.
Okay. I was like. I
We've
don't
been
know.
watching that recently, The Magicians. Yeah.
Have they done that one yet?
Not yet. They
Not
should.
done
I'm so lost.
It's just a lot. It's a lot of.
They do hand magic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand, like close-up magic.
No, more they just dance with their hands.
It's hand. It's finger dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
and it distracts monkeys just as well.
Yes.
So they're like finger tutters. Like I don't understand.
like-
It's pretty much. That's pretty much what it is.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
So, who's going to do this lore then? You're trying to remember.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. James V, thank
Oh my
you.
goodness. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Wow, I think that
guess I
unlocks
can
a
get
couple of
naked.
things.
You're just too good to be true. I can't sing more of the song
Okay, wow. So,
Because of
because of right laws.
so you get
You get the
two.
idea.
Okay.
Right, this is the beginning of the game. So your refresh is 3. Your refresh is
Three.
3. And yours is 3. By the way that I'm doing it is that these are fate points and those are rerolls.
Okay.
Okay, so give that to him before he has a conniption.
Yeah. Shaking.
All right.
Shaking.
So our game aspect has been unlocked. It's I'm not gonna die tonight. Which
like that.
that's actually one in your favor. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Everybody.
Just next week, maybe.
So Dom, I believe that's the first 3, correct? Awesome.
Ooh.
Thank you very much, James V, and everyone else.
Thank you.
Everybody gets. I love it. Everyone gets 2 extra fate points.
Oh my.
There you
That'll
go.
work.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
There we go. And here you are.
I like this.
Okay.
Dankeschön.
Okay, I'll do the NPC soon. So, but thank you for unlocking. And, okay. All right, cool. All right, so We're going. You're gonna try to make an advantage while you're driving. You're trying to remember the runes. Okay.
Because I'm like, how did he not see me?
All right.
And then
so
I'm like, it must have been the runes.
investigation. I would think maybe to remember or lore. Let's do lore.
Okay.
For you, and you're trying to beat a 4 because it's difficult. Let's not get the die down this little.
In the little.
I got the other one out finally.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, what? It's not here. What?
Ooh.
Okay, so that's just a wash.
That's just a wash.
A
So
wash.
what's your skill level?
3. So
All
I
right.
could use a fate point. I
I'm not
want
gonna let down.
answers, and I'm going to get
Right,
them.
that's perfect.
Okay.
All
So
right.
that gives me 5.
Okay, so that's 2 over, so it's not with style, but you still succeed.
So my handwriting's a little slapped to me.
So you create an advantage where you remember this rune or these things that will help protect your car
Yeah.
and help
Get
you.
out my lipstick and I just start.
And we'll just say
scribbling
what
runes on the
kind of
car.
advantage? What
Yeah,
advantage?
you gotta use your lipstick.
What would it be called? Like what's the advantage on the car? Would you? Is there any cool thing that you could call it?
Yeah, let's call it. Well, because we're specifically hiding ourselves from Grimur, right?
Rune warded.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we'll just call it.
Rune worded.
Yeah. My brain is very sleepy. So
okay.
like we're gonna call it, hoping something would happen. It did not.
I've been snorting pixie sticks all day. That's how that keeps me awake.
Getting in character.
Okay. So cool.
So we have sneaky runes.
So you quickly put this rune
That's what
on
it is.
the front.
Sneaky runes.
Sneaky.
Sneaky
Now-
runes.
I know I've asked this, but I've completely forgot. You're
Right,
going to
no,
the
no,
precinct first, correct? Or am I wrong?
Oh, do we still
Precinct
want
or
to
not?
do
Did
that?
we
Load
make
it
a
up.
To
decision?
load up on
Yeah.
some weapons.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So you guys get to the precinct, and there's nobody there. The door is kind of a
Yeah, 'cause
little
this
bit
is like
open.
an active crime scene, right? But
Yeah,
it's also
yeah.
a precinct, so I don't know.
Yeah, there's nobody in there.
Okay.
And the door is kind of open, but there's no lights on. I just don't want to fuck up this table. I don't want the bill. And it's not the money bill. It's Dom hitting me with some kind of
Oh my god,
object.
the torture.
I mean, he's got a sword,
You're into it. Come on.
but he'd probably kill me with the
With
pencil.
the pencil. Oh yeah, that's the impaler.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's mightier.
It is, yeah.
It is indeed.
Thank you, Morgan. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
So
That checks out, guys.
Sorry,
It checks out.
you see
Headphones.
this you see this completely dark building, and once again there doesn't seem, and this puts you on alert because you're getting,
Yeah.
you know, you don't see anybody in this area. You think that there'd be people all around.
Yeah.
And out of the front door comes a rat. The very top, about maybe this big, pretty big rat.
Okay, so small rat.
So
Yeah,
New York
it's bad.
size.
And
Not
regular
this
New
big.
York size
Yeah,
rat.
like
But
pizza
then-
rat.
Exactly.
When it turns towards you, it has a human face.
Oh
And it's
no. No.
tubs.
Okay, cool guys.
And it's tubs.
It's been a really good time. I'll see you on maybe another show.
Didn't we leave Tubbs tied up somewhere?
Oh God. Did we?
And
Yeah.
then
Sorry, a rat with the face. I
another
can't.
rat comes out. And then another.
Do they all have faces?
They all have faces.
Oh, I hate you.
Thank you, James V, for unlocking this.
Why?
Well, now we know.
And they're kind of just walking up on, now you guys are at the bottom of the stairs, they're at the top.
Are
And
they people
there's-
that used to work with us or something?
No,
Like, who are
they're
these
just
people?
they're just faces. You don't recognize them. They're just human faces on
Have
rat
they always
bodies.
been rat faces, or are they like?
No,
Were they
look-
transformed?
That you can't. I mean,
don't
a
know
lore
yet.
check. If you guys want to do a lore
I would
check.
like to know.
To be like,
I'm
what
really
the
curious.
F?
Right. Just beat a 4. I always have
That's
to say
not
it real
gonna do
quick.
it.
Not gonna do that.
That's not going to do
Excuse
it either.
Okay.
Did Lore Master
3.
do it?
I got a 3.
Do you want to spend anything on it, or are you just gonna? We're gonna just
Just
deal with
gonna
it
go,
later.
Nope, it's a rat with a face. And
Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
The rat with a human face.
a swarm of rats with
Rat
human
with a
faces.
human face.
And they're
As
just.
long as they're not a rat king.
Are you sure you don't want? I mean, you did get a bunch of fate points.
You do. If you want to use your fate points, you should.
Okay.
Or you can draw a rat man.
I'm gonna draw
Or
a
you
rat
can do
now.
both. What do you?
I'm gonna lure it up.
All right.
Just take
So
plus
you
two.
just take
4.
the plus.
I got 4. I rolled nothing.
That was the very dangerous and scary way to use your fate
Yeah.
point.
But it worked, didn't it? Didn't it?
These
Yes,
creatures,
it
you've heard of these creatures before. They usually come from the Dreamlands, which makes you think that the reason they're here is because there's something going on with the rift, and they're kind of streaming through some kind of portal.
What are they
Anyway,
called?
there's a bunch of them.
The rats are the same.
Yeah, the rats are very close to each other. There's a bunch of them now on the top stair. What do you guys want to do?
Wasn't there? There was a garage, right? There was a garage
There is, yeah.
entrance. So maybe let's not go through the stairs. Let's go
Okay.
down through the garage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys make your way down to the garage,
I'm a rat guy.
and you open the bottom door, and you hear what sounds like some kind of weird dialect of all these different voices speaking.
Are these rat guys talking?
Rat faces. Back to the rat faces. Anyone? Back to the rat faces.
So how?
But
Okay.
in the lore check, are they bad? Are they evil? Are they?
Well, evil
they
is really a
dangerous?
subjective.
Are they
I mean,
dangerous?
Dude,
that's-
they're rat guys. These are not going to be good.
you don't
I'm
know that.
sorry.
You're judging.
Are they?
You're
Are they
Yeah, I
evil
am.
in a
Yeah, I am.
prejudiced
Judeo-Christian
against
way? I mean, I really don't think.
human-faced rats.
They're rat guys.
I really don't think we can judge them on morality.
Yeah, I'm judging.
Right, but are they dangerous?
Because they did something wrong.
They're
They
rats with
they done
faces,
fucked
yes.
up. Like they
They
did
are.
something wrong with their rat face people.
I still can drop kick a rat.
You done fucked up. You done fucked. Are you bringing my? Have you seen that yet?
No, I don't know what that is,
it's
but
really
that's
funny.
how I feel about these rat
I will. I will
people.
send you the link.
Thank you.
Yes, they are dangerous. I mean, if you want to start kicking them, you can.
And if there's a lot of them and they
They'll
have
swarm
actual
you.
faces, they're going to come get you.
They'll swarm you.
Okay, so this is the garage, right?
Yes.
All right. So there's got to be a gas pump. Let's start some fires.
Okay. Yes, there's a gas
Yes.
pump.
For the
All right.
first time since Mike has joined the group, Richie likes him.
Yeah. Like that's
Yeah!
some,
He's like, fires?
that's some
Yeah!
wild shit. I
Yeah.
like it.
You just get this.
All right. So you start.
Well, I mean, it's like
Light him
you know,
up.
a gas pump or a gas can, just like
Now, here's the question. You guys still need gear, and the
Yeah.
gear is upstairs.
Yeah.
right.
What are you? What's the? What's
So
you
the
start a
The
fire?
plan is to start a fire, and
Okay.
hopefully they will run away.
Okay.
Okay, can we run and go get gear? Do you want to run and go? I'm not splitting the party,
It's
but
upstairs. I mean, can we? Is there a fire escape to go to just?
There's
skip?
it's yeah. There's fire escapes all over the place.
So like, if we can we use a fire escape to get upstairs where the gear would be and avoid this creepy garage and the.
if
the
you went by yourself, or
rat
do you have
people?
stealth?
no, probably not.
Like if you went by your stealth with stealth.
Uh-huh.
Say that 6 times fast. No,
By
don't.
myself with stealth.
That's a possibility,
Okay.
but it's insanely dangerous.
Yeah.
Seems that way.
Which is why, if we start a fire to
Call
distract them,
Cthulhu.
Dude, disrat them.
Okay. So starting a fire is not a problem.
Okay.
That's easy. You don't need to make a roll.
We all have
you can
lighters.
create. That's like a free advantage. Like
sure.
I just was like,
basement on fire.
On fire!
On fire.
It's a classic for a reason.
That's easy enough.
wake me up. Oh,
If I'm on fire,
no, it's just. alluding to another fire in another film, but I only gave that snippet. It's a gasoline fire. It's fine.
So you start the
It's a
fire.
movie about models.
It's
You want some, some orange frappuccino.
From the future.
So the fire is going.
Frappuccinos.
why male model?
All right, guys, focus.
Are you kidding? I just told you.
But why? When...
We're here. We're gonna set a fire right now in the garage.
I know. I just
It's
making
on.
sure.
Oh,
We're
you
here. I'm with you.
Okay, good.
I need a board that says on fire
And fuego.
and fuego.
So the fire is going. Now, what are you guys going to do?
Did it distract
Run.
the rats in any way? Because I was trying to splash,
Splash. Where are you splashing exactly? Because you're in the basement. You hear them talking
I thought they were kind of in the basement, just out of sight.
No, they're upstairs. When you
Okay.
guys open the door,
I misunderstood.
I'm sorry. So where would you like to do? What would you like to do now if you're not going to do that?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to. We want to burn the entire building down, but
Could we at least
I'm okay.
I don't
get
know.
some torches
I think she
to, like,
does.
I'm okay with-
scare, like some torches to
yeah. Let's make some torches.
flame away the rats, scare them away.
Do a little a la
Indiana Jones.
Indiana
Disco
Jones.
Inferno.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
I like that idea too.
you guys make torches.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So what next? You have your torches.
I'm not carrying a torch.
Okay, you're
sorry.
not. You're not gonna-
It's all good.
All right. So it's torchbearer now. We
Yeah.
enter the next room. We
Singing.
have one action.
We have this really nice low song. It's really sad.
Okay, no. Back to it. So
It's a torch song.
Yes. Burn, baby, burn.
You guys are like kittens tonight.
Well,
so
luckily there's rats with faces.
with faces.
With faces.
So
So-
super grown up.
So, which way do you guys want to go? Are you going up the stairs or are you going to
with
go up
our
the fire
torches.
place?
We're gonna
I
go
mean, which?
upstairs with our
Well,
torches.
hold on.
Yeah.
We gotta get the gear.
Which way is faster than the gear?
Definitely up the stairs, but there's probably a lot more
Rats.
Obstacles
rats
up that way?
between- Yeah.
Let's get a couple of, canisters of gas and our torches, and if we have to light it on fire, we can. We have to splash the rat monsters or whatever,
Yeah, I'm down to splash these rat
or
monsters.
create like a ring of fire.
Okay.
Burns, burns, burns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That ring of fire.
All right. So let's
It's all
go.
seem like
Okay. So we
short ideas. Like
so we go up to-
short-term fixes.
no.
That's all we
it's
need.
a
We
new
just need to get the
problem.
gear.
It's
Well,
a new problem, right? If we throw Molotov cocktails at it, it's a brand new problem. We just deal with that.
right.
We go from one problem to the next.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go up the fire escape and get to it that way, because this will hopefully bypass it, and you can lead us on a stealth roll.
Go
Yes.
for
Oh golly.
it.
We
Yay.
believe in you.
Let's
So,
see if
before
I
you
can.
roll, let me
Okay.
tell you what you need to beat.
Okay.
You just need to beat a 4. Okay, good luck. Nice. You just canceled it out. What's your stealth?
4.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you easily zip up the, not making much noise at all. And as you're going to pass because it's a 3-story building. As you're going past the second floor, you notice that the floor does seem to be moving.
The floor seems to be
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, it seems to be moving.
Shauna, why does the floor move?
Yep,
What?
absolutely. Why'd it have to be rats
Is
with
it-
faces?
Is it
No,
snakes with
because
rat faces?
Cthulhu.
No. But there's a lot of them, is the point. Moving around in there.
Golly.
And you can hear them talking. You can hear them, they're,
So the rats are what's talking and making
Yes.
the noise.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because they have voices. Because they have
Oh,
faces.
I thought we had two different
I'm
enemies.
Yeah.
no, you
and
guys.
it was all the same enemy.
I wasn't wrong to almost leave, right? Okay. Cool.
Terry, when I
Still
thought
here.
of this, I was like,
That's what he was talking about.
Terry's
he was like,
gonna
I just
fucking
thought of
hate
something
me.
that's gonna freak out
I'm like
Terry.
livid right now, and I'm just like, you know what? It's cool. Rats with freaking faces. Anything like. Anyway.
So the whole floor is basically
Anthropomorphic
rats
stuff
who
just
are
makes-
muttering creepy.
I knew it. I
creepy
thought
words
about it.
to
I'm like,
each other.
oh, that's perfect.
I'm sorry. Yes, Kelsey, I'm ignoring Wes now.
Just that this
Good point.
situation is horrifying.
Right.
So okay, so
So
there
you're
are,
up at the top.
of the first flight of stairs?
No, I'm gonna say. I mean, you rolled for your stuff. You can go to wherever you want.
Okay.
You get her up there. You're like, we're going somewhere else.
So I can get to the gear, or is that too far?
No, you can get into the building on the top floor where the gear is.
Okay.
And that's not an issue. But there are a lot of these
Issues
rats.
That the floor is moving.
Moving with
Even on the 3rd floor.
rat people creatures.
I'm going to say there's not as many up here.
If I hold the torch out, do the rats move out of my way? Do they avoid the fire?
Yeah, they avoid the fire.
Can I kind of like
get in
and sort of like get them away from me, you know?
Right.
Back.
So horrifying.
So you start to go in. Now you guys have seen her. She has gotten up there. She's in. Are you guys following her up?
Yeah, we're
okay. Well, I wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure. So you guys
should stay down here and I don't know.
Just in case. Does someone want to stay on the ground? Or?
No.
All right.
No, I can't.
All right.
Keep the car running.
I gotta keep it moving.
Okay, so
She's like, I'll wait in the car.
You guys get up there, and you're all in the 3rd floor, and the office where basically the armory kind of is, right, where all the guns and stuff is locked. But it would be, relatively easy to break into, but you're going to make a lot of noise. Or you can try to pick the lock.
Does anybody have burglary?
No.
Yet.
Do we know who usually carries the key to the armory?
Usually the captain.
Like, would it be in his desk or his office or anything like that?
Probably.
Is that nearby?
It's on the 1st floor.
Who stayed down there? Someone did, right?
But like I said, I know it's burglary, but I'm willing
I
to...
can kick in the door. I got fight and I got crafts, right?
But
okay, before you guys, I know that you have that. You can just make a roll, though, to try to pick the lock.
Okay.
I'll try to pick the lock first.
Yeah, let's do it.
And remember, you have,
I'll give you some points
you
if you
have
want.
the aspect I'm not going to die tonight, so...
Oh, that's true.
Sure.
You just have to beat a 2.
All right, so I got a 1 right now, and hey, headline chasing hero cop. What cop doesn't know how to pick a lock?
Awesome.
A lot. Oh yeah. I feel like it's like an episode of
So
Columbo.
you go
all
up
of a sudden.
there.
Oh, I can get this lock.
Hit the lock. You open the door, and there's a bunch of stuff in there.
Is there a flamethrower?
No. There's shotguns.
You were way
Militarization.
too excited.
There's shotguns and
rat
some
poison?
flak jackets and stuff like
That's
that.
good still.
And you hear in your head,
Not
Because you're
again.
outside the car.
yeah.
You don't have the runes around you. You
I
better
was
get that on that helmet.
I was wondering if you were gonna actually go to the precinct or not. That's why I had my friends there.
They're his friends.
What do you mean? What do you mean these little rat?
That's when you hear the entire building start to shake as they start to climb up the stairs and run towards. They're running up the stairs, scurrying.
Fantastic.
Making these
So we
little
have these
noises.
gas cans.
Yep.
What's that movie with all the rats?
Rats.
Ben.
Ben. Yeah.
The two
Willard?
of us
Willard.
share
That's
the
what I was trying to think of.
All right. So this is
that song's from.
kind of a combat situation.
Killer
Okay.
rats.
I'm going to start with Morgan.
Okay.
You're going to be our first person. You can either decide someone else to start the round, or you can start it yourself. It's up to you.
Dang it. I've dropped my dice like 3 times on the ground.
I do it multiple times.
I'm ridiculous.
Okay.
Really
Does
need to
anybody
get rid of
else
this stigma.
have an idea to start it off?
I mean, the idea that I had was if you had a
Okay.
gas can, I'm assuming the fire escape is not next to the stairs.
Right.
So we just make a cascading waterfall of flaming death for the.
Right. You can make it to the. You guys aren't far from where you came in.
Right. So we just pour the gasoline down the stairs as they're running up and light the fucker on fire
5.
and then leave the fire escape.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
3.
So let's light some
Done.
fires.
So dunking.
So who's
waterfall,
grabbing
gasoline.
Who's grabbing stuff out of the armory?
I'll
I'm
grab
definitely
some.
grabbing some stuff.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we have the gas tanks
We have the gas
anyway,
tanks and
so we'll
torches.
dump the waterfall of gasoline down the
Stairs.
Like, wait, hold on.
And right as
It has to be lit with
you're
a
dumping the
cigarette.
gas, and right as you're doing that, you see this just horde of rat things coming around the corner with their little human faces all contorted in anger as they're scurrying up the steps and the
It looks
gasoline.
exactly like Al Pacino from Serpico.
Oh my God.
The gasoline kind of goes underneath their little. Oh, and their front paws kind of look like little hands, and so they're climbing up.
No.
I mean,
Okay,
let's
guys,
be
sorry.
fair. Rat hands kind of already look like hands.
Yeah, but
That's
this
why
is
it's kinda creepy
this is
out
like
a
little
little bit.
like a few of them look like they have manicures. It's really kind of disturbing.
No.
So they're going up the
They look
stairs.
winged.
They got like a whole
Yeah.
underworld salon they go to. And, like,
So all this gas is like flowing down the
Yeah.
stairs.
And then it's-
Whoosh, whoosh. So you're gonna
I'm going to try to create a
advantage, I guess.
Well, it could be, or it could be the defense, right? They're going to have to get past it to.
Or would it be an attack?
It could be an attack too.
I think
Would it
it's
be
an
both?
attack.
I will go with an attack.
Yeah, let's say an attack, because then they take stress.
That's a good plan.
If I'm
They
on
take
fire,
stress
I
at
also take
parties.
stress.
I'm already stressed.
Is
I
this
had my
fight
mic on the
or is
whole
this athletics?
I'm gonna say fight.
Okay.
That doesn't look good for
That
you.
was not good. That's 2 negatives. So
But you're not going to
0.
die tonight.
Not going to die tonight.
You've got a lot of fate points there
That's true. I
that
do
you
have
could
that.
use.
So yeah, let's go with. So is the I'm not going to die tonight? Is that's free only for one time, right?
No, that's all night. That's the game aspect. You guys can use
Yeah,
that
we still have
throughout
to
the night.
spend.
You still have to spend. Yeah. You have to spend an aspect on it, but it's something you can use throughout the night.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go with the rush is worth the risk,
Okay.
and I'll get a +2.
Okay, so you got a 2 altogether.
2 altogether.
Okay, cool. So this is difficult because it's one of those weird things where you've set something on fire and you have a bunch of them running up.
Well, right now there's fire.
Right,
We haven't
there's
actually
fire.
we haven't actually mechanized it to make it an aspect.
Right. But you used it as a fight, so they do take some,
They take stress.
unless they can defend or do a defense of some sort. So,
Which, because they come from a dimension of fire and they're therefore immune to fire.
no.
I know, right?
No, we're
They've
not
all
there.
just come out of the bath, so they're all slightly damp.
I don't want to hear about rats in a bath. Like, I'm like mortified by that. Like
I roll moist
anything else.
rats.
That rat taking
I
a
just imagine
shower
them,
is
like-
the cutest thing I've ever seen.
Moist
The little splinter rat.
I was
Yeah, these aren't that rat.
He was so cute.
He is totally cute. He looked like a little person.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
I
like it.
made
I don't like
a
that rat taking
funny.
a shower either. I'm like, it's the end of the world. Someone's like, sign of the apocalypse. That freaking rat taking a shower. I'm
It's
not into it.
Splinter. Has to shower after a long day of training.
Okay, so they're going
Covered
to
in
try to avoid the fire by jumping up onto the banister as much as possible. So you're going to get a few of them.
Okay.
So we're going to say there's
Well,
a
don't they have some weird sounding skill that is like scurry and screep or something?
right, yeah.
Scurry and creep.
Yeah.
I'm rolling pizza rat.
It's a feat.
I'm equally
I'm
terrifying
rolling New
and
York
adorable.
rat. I don't give a fuck. Come at me with fire, I come at you with a fucking chainsaw.
It seems to me you brought fire to a gunfight.
To a rat fight.
They just have little tiny guns.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that would be cute with little tiny guns. Okay, now I'm in.
I'm in. All right.
With their
I'm
perfectly
in now.
manicured hands to use them.
No.
All right, so they're gonna, like I said, try to like get on the banister, try to just get
Try
out
to
of the fire.
avoid the
The horrible
The
death that
waterfall
we've
of
created
gasoline
for
that's
them.
heading down the stairs.
So that's a +1, and I'm going to use the the ability of
hordes of rats
inhuman mind. Or wait, no, that's wrong. All right, so I'm going to use their skill of terrorize with mere presence. That's their skill. That's not even their aspect.
Sure.
But it's a +1.
Yep.
So that would give them a +2 as well. So it's basically a wash.
Tied.
Right,
Well,
so you're
no,
tied.
we're tied, but in that case, I get a boost because I was attacking.
Okay, cool. So do you want to use said boost?
Well, the boost will be, there is fire in a waterfall of fire.
Okay, cool.
And burning gas.
So there's burning gas. Now, the floors are basically wood and, just, they're not...
Covered in linoleum.
Yeah, it's not like... So they're going to burn and whatever. And smoke starts. We can also say, noxious fumes or whatever.
We could.
All right. So that's going on.
Glue.
You guys have got
linseed oil burns.
You guys have got the guns and...
I have a duffel bag full.
Are you just throwing shit out the window? Like
I would like to let, I'll let Richie go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Richie should go and do something.
What are you doing?
Now, I've gathered 2 duffel bags full of guns.
Okay.
A hodgepodge of weaponry.
A smattering.
Yeah, like there's the hand cannons, but also some shotguns. Is there any, I don't know, semi-automatic weapons sitting in?
No.
Is there any kind of goodies?
Well, like there's.
If I roll
stuff...
like an investigate, can I find some of the good stuff?
You know what? You don't have to roll. We can say like there's one goodie, but it has to be within reason. It can't be like a bazooka.
Well, of course not.
Oh, okay.
Bazooka.
No bazooka.
Like, is there any mystical weapons
Not here.
that Black
no.
Bag is? Okay.
That's why we gotta go to the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else would they have? Flashbangs?
Tear gas?
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
Tear gas they
smoke
do have.
grenades or something.
Yeah.
Smoke grenades and
So I
tear
grabbed
gas.
some like masks and some
Yeah,
like
riot
vests
gear.
and riot gear and stuff like that to like.
Okay. So
you grab the
you're
armor.
grabbing stuff. Who? That'll be your turn.
Okay.
And are you just gonna go right out, or are you throwing stuff into the hallway?
Yeah, I mean, I've thrown...
Are you throwing it out the window?
We found a
down?
window, yeah, so we can throw stuff down to the
Okay.
street so we can get it out of the
So who do you
fire
pick
when
next to
we're
go as you're doing all that?
I just told you, kind of basically.
You're doing the
I'm
same
getting,
thing?
Yeah, I'm getting
Okay.
like the gear and stuff.
All
like
right. So that leaves.
You should
and
let,
some ammo.
You should let them go now.
You should let the rats go.
You don't have to do that.
We've
No, I
learned,
trust him because I don't trust you anymore.
we learned last week that if we let Wes go not last, that means that
We might have a chance.
Well, no, it means that he doesn't get to go twice.
Oh yeah, screw that. You're up.
Shit.
Dang it! They're wrong to me!
No.
He GMs with a smile, but damn, he's hateful.
That might be a touch sadistic. That's just a little.
He's like, I've thought of something terrible for you all week, Mary. Fantastic. Rats with faces.
And one of them is the face of that guy in high school who
Oh my
you
God,
liked
no,
but
stop.
really didn't like,
Oh
but
my
they didn't
God.
like you, and they were like
Oh my God,
made
no,
fun
that's
of you
all
with
I
us.
got.
Yeah.
That's all I got now.
And
Thanks,
that was just Wes in the bathroom mirror this morning. Just
Making that.
rats with
Dad,
Oh
can
my
you
God.
stop that? Stop laughing at the mirror. It's really disturbing.
Oh my God.
All right, so these things are trying to avoid the smoke and the fire. They're on the banister.
They're like,
It's kind of sad.
And
oh, I don't feel bad for them.
they're going to try. I'm just going to say that they're going to try to attack
So like,
you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't kill us. You did light the fire.
I did light the fire.
So let's see what bizarre skill I'm going to use to attack you.
Please.
Oh, hateful impulse to kill. That's the one. All right.
Hateful
It's-
impulse. Not even an aspect.
No, it's just the name of this.
Is there a loving impulse to kill? Oh, I guess that would be Munchausen syndrome.
I should blame Macklin.
Munchausen.
Yeah, you should blame Macklin.
Macklin, you
By proxy.
son of a bitch.
Yeah,
One.
Munchausen by proxy. Sorry.
So wait a sec.
That's an important distinction.
Yeah, they're not trying to hurt themselves.
Right.
They don't think themselves sick.
All right, and then I'm going to use, because there's 4 of you, I get 4 aspects.
Or fate
Yeah,
points.
4 fate points. I am going to use, let's see, animal intellect and depravity.
Sounds like a
gives me
Saturday night. Am I
Plus
right?
2.
Am I right? Where are you?
She's actually here this time.
So that gives me a 3 altogether. Okay, so that's the 3 you have to defend again.
All right, I've got a 3 as well.
I'll
Okay.
high five you, babe.
It's under my head, though, isn't it?
That does not look good.
I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on.
Will you guys stop?
Still doesn't look good.
It looks terrible. Okay.
Which I think we discovered last
sorry.
week, but we
Yeah.
still went back to it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, we gotta get the Brady Bunch thing going.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this one?
Yeah. I want to look at all of the people.
All of them had hair of gold.
I just really wish that you had like a Coke Zero so you could like push it up and I went,
Oh!
So they leap at you, and you got a 3. So does that mean I get a bonus, right?
Well, no. So you could have a boost.
A boost, I mean.
If you have a weapon or something like that, I don't know if they have an extra bonus to their attack. I don't think they do.
No,
Hopefully
they
not.
don't. Or I could make it worse.
Or you spend some fate points and
could
make
spend
it,
some
make it
fate
worse.
points.
But I still have a free boost, so I can still get back to a tie.
Right.
Unless you spend 2.
And Wes is Alice. The new.
I wrote 2
Nope,
papers on
we're
the
gonna
Brady
do
Bunch
that.
at school in
We're
5th
just gonna
grade and in college.
we're gonna leave it the way it is.
respectively. Obsessive.
So they got a boost on me. You don't have to name it. Just boost.
I have an idea of what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So Kelsey, obviously you're last. You for this round. Go for it.
Oh my goodness.
So you're at the top of the stairs with him. You know, he just set this fire,
Yeah.
and they're jumping at him.
He just started the fire.
They're like little.
it was always burning.
Are they?
Shut it.
Are the rat faces like rat size, or are they people size when on the rat?
They're more like
I don't wanna think about it.
they're about
I don't
this
wanna think about
big.
it. It's good.
They're big ass rats with big ass faces.
But not like people.
If you
size.
can't already see
No,
it,
they're not people
then
size
this monster
faces.
wasn't for you.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You're not having horrible visions in your head.
You haven't already figured this out.
what
So
do you?
they're like there's rats leaping out of the
Yeah,
fire
they're like-
at Mike,
Yeah, they're
right?
jumping at him with their finely manicured hands.
Okay, I want to try to
Dream of
yank
night.
him out of the way and start
Okay.
running toward the fire escape.
Okay,
That's
cool.
like a plan.
Yeah.
Oof.
So
So
maybe physical. To
physical.
pull
I guess that's
him?
just an overcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say just a 2. That's easy. You're close.
3.
3, you're fine. Okay. So you grab them as these things are like,
Yeah.
and you can feel them on your feet, like they're running after you.
Well,
And-
maybe I got one on my back. It's crying.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry, you have one on your back right now?
Possibly. I don't know. He's got a boost. So he hasn't said what it is yet.
yes.
Sorry.
You just feel something like,
All right. So who goes next at the top of the round?
What? Stop it.
Do the helicopter, Mike.
I'm fine.
Mike.
I want Wes to go first.
I just keep feeling them on my ankles right now, you guys. I am like,
Have you done the Honey We Shrunk or Honey
Yes.
to the Kids Gate at Universal?
Yes.
And they do like
they used to have it at
thing?
Disney, and like drove me insane. They would have the rats go underneath
The little
your
puffs
feet
to
and the
make it
puffs
feel
of
like-
air.
yeah, it freaks
and
me
literally, I would put my feet up on my chair every time. I know that's not real. I know. Thank you.
I know.
So
You're
you're
gonna
gonna
go
pick me?
first.
Okay. So my boost that I'm gonna use is up the pant leg.
Fantastic.
So as you're running away, suddenly you feel one of these things just zoom up the inside of your leg. And it's just like gnawing at the inside of your leg.
That's
like
not
right
that's
up here.
not what you were gesturing about.
Okay.
So it's an attack.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Let's see. All right, so I get up.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh my.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's not good.
All right.
Well,
So
Yeah, I got
Oh, you're okay.
hateful impulse to kill.
hateful impulse kill up my pant leg.
Up your hand leg. Did you
I
want?
literally am having like nightmares because my dad used to always tell me a story because he grew up like in Indiana working in the fields or whatever, and like talked about like snakes and rats like coming up your pant leg while you'd be out there like picking whatever crop you're picking. That's like
That's why you tuck your pants into your socks.
Yes.
So I'm at a 4.
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what? I'm going to spend the animal intellect and depravity. So that gives me a 6.
Animals be depraved.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
They have faces.
Yeah, because they're
Because
not
they're not
all
really
animals.
Well,
They're
you have a-
Vermeer's
I have
crazy creatures.
I have a 4 to start.
Okay.
However, I also have a free boost.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my free boost if it's the 70s, so I'm wearing tight pants, right?
Right.
It's not. Up the bell bottom was easy. Getting to the knee was okay. Was tough,
But they're stuck at
He's
the
like,
knee.
Yep.
I like
It's still
that.
horrifying.
It's definitely
No
still
question,
horrifying.
it's not still horrifying.
But
But
not as bad as
it's
it
still
could be.
like scrambling in your knee pit.
yes.
Yeah. Oh!
My knee pit.
Thank you, James V. We really appreciate your tip because this whole thing is because of you. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks.
It's wonderful.
Okay, so we're
Knee
tied,
pit.
which means we're even.
We're even. You know, fuck you. We're even.
However, it has a.
I don't want to hear knee pit in a sentence like ever again.
But you will.
Didn't want to hear it the first time.
You just go like go.
You were gonna
Nutcracker
finish your
it.
sentence.
But you have a boost, right? So you have a boost on me at the moment because you attacked
Yeah.
and we tied.
Bladder it.
But that you can say that for later. Just
Yeah.
pointing that
We'll
out.
save it for later. So I just went.
Who goes next?
Oh man.
I'm gonna pick Terry.
Oh, why?
Never till he runs.
Why? Why me?
You want me to pick someone else?
No, it's fine. I'll get it together maybe. Okay. I'm not okay right now. I like almost can't see. Like I'm like.
Thank you, Elder Gods.
Oh, okay. So, okay. So I've been throwing stuff out a window.
Yep. You should get out the window.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna throw myself, I think, not throw, but like, I'm going out the window too, okay? I'm gonna go down the fire escape. I'm definitely getting down to that car as
So
fast
you're
as I can.
rushing as quickly as you
Yeah,
can.
I'm getting out of there.
So,
I can't take it.
Because you're kind of doing this in a less than safe way, let's say.
Yeah, it's pretty unsafe.
Do you have physical or
Yeah, let's do
or
it.
athletics?
Yeah, I got athletics. That's good.
So let's say just beat a 3 to get down without tumbling.
Okay.
Do you have an aspect you want to invoke to just like run away or?
Sure. I have hardcore parkour.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's so
Let's
perfect.
do to overcome actions with
or is it-
athletics if you're in a chase across rooftops or a similarly precarious
Yeah.
environment.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
That
That works. Thank
So
you so
that's
much.
that's a stunt that you should use.
Yeah.
Using that stunt. So do I have to do any? Would I have to roll it? Then
Yeah, you still have to roll.
Yeah.
Let's
But
do
you get a
this.
bonus to do it.
All right, that cancels all out. +2. I'm gonna have to use a thing.
Well, what's your stunt do? It gets you a plus something. Though.
Yeah, so you have a
+2.
+5 because you're using athletics as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
sweet.
+5.
Yeah.
That's 5.
You're doing well.
Okay.
All right.
You look sick as hell.
I'm like,
So-
get me away from these rat face things. I imagine like amazing 70s music. Like a chicken wow wow.
So yeah,
Then we
awesome.
Then we cut to the slow motion thing of you.
Yep.
And even I think I said a 3, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's almost with style.
Right,
But,
not quite.
So, but you get
It was
down there
style,
wow.
just not
Yeah.
exactly
It was still,
with style.
yeah.
I lived it no matter what. I don't know what they're talking about.
So
I
you
lived
get
it every
down to
day
the
and wants to
floor.
get away from these rat
All right,
face
so who do
things.
you pick to go next?
Away from these rat people face things. Who hasn't gone? Do you need to go?
I haven't gone. I don't think
none of us have gone.
You need to go.
I need to go.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've got a rat up my pant leg, so
Yep,
I'm
I
going to try
need
to
to go.
do something about that. And,
All right. I'll use
I've also still got a torch, apparently, so I'm going to just shove it into my leg and try to get the rat.
Okay.
That doesn't sound
That's
smart.
dangerous. This is like polyester. That's gonna go up and
It'll just melt to your
it's
body.
just gonna fuse
Burn,
to your
baby,
skin.
burn.
Yeah.
Okay, then how should I get the rat out of my
No, 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 no,
bend your
no.
leg.
No, we're not saying
No,
we
no,
shouldn't
no.
do it.
Bend your
You
leg,
should
crush
still
it.
do this.
So it's an attack.
Bend your leg, crush it.
I'm going to use, just so you know, my boost is going to be dig in.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel that Wes just makes these up.
Because he does. He sits around at home just being a depraved human, and he thinks of the most awful things.
It's a gift.
What I'd like to see is the rat to go through your knee pit and out your mouth.
Dig into the knee.
Oh.
That's so good, Wes. It's so good. It makes me so angry. It's so good.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so I've got a 3.
All right, so I'm going to use my boost of digging in,
Sure.
which gives me a plus.
Whiff it!
Oh,
that's-
nope, I got a 1, and then my boost gives me
+2.
the 2, so
you
that's
got
3.
3. All right, so we're trading boosts back and forth, but I feel like that's a bit much.
Do you want to pay to get rid of this rat?
Yeah, I'm gonna pay to get rid of the rat because that's messed
You feel
up.
his little face and you're like digging into your.
Because chasing shadows ain't police work, and I'm just, what the hell is going on?
This isn't real. This isn't real. Okay.
I'm just like, yeah,
Okay.
I've had enough. I'm a cop. I'm not an exterminator, but apparently.
Okay. So bam.
All right, so that's a +2. So hopefully these.
No.
And the little rat downstairs is, can you count, suckers?
Oh my God! Like he's jive talking you, these little rats. God, I hate them so much.
Does anyone speak jive?
Jive rats.
Excuse me. I speak
do.
jive.
Jive.
Oh my god, that would have been a crazy aspect.
Oh my God.
Crazy aspect. I
I
speak
speak
jive.
jive. I would kill you all.
Okay. Who are you gonna pick to go next?
Well, I think Richie, you've gone, right?
I have not.
You've not. Let's have Richie go because you got the stuff and you should get the hell out of here.
So I'd like to compel something. It's up to you if you want to take this, but I'd like to compel. I believe what I do in this world matters. You see that he's struggling with this crotch rat, and you need to
My knee crotch, thank you.
knee
Yeah,
crotch.
your knee crotch.
And you
Either way. Sorry, I'm sorry.
you feel compelled to help him is what I'd like to compel here.
Yeah, now we're bonded that you think I'm cool now, right?
Right.
I'm all about.
So,
starting
but
fires.
if you don't want to take this and you want to get out the window, you just have to pay me a fate point. I love the.
No, I'll take it. I'll
All right,
take
there
it.
you go. So do your turn. How are you going to do this? Are you going to attack the rat?
So
Pull
here's the
gun
thing.
tonight.
Just you feel lucky, punk.
This is my thought process as Richie, as Ben.
Has been.
What would I have to roll? Shit. Because I'm not. My fight's not very good. But my idea was I de-pants Mike.
This
You
is
have
wonderful
to.
so far.
You have to get the rat.
Yeah, with the rat like in the pants. We'll wrap it up and then just
Smash it.
yeah.
That's brutal.
Oh, that's a tough one because that's like that's
then
an
you lose your protective
overcomer.
layer.
That's an overcomer or
Well, it's like either it's multiple rolls or it's one big roll with maybe a
help from you.
help from me or
Yeah, I mean, like I'll definitely say, unbuckle your pants.
Let's do it as a attack with you guys. You can help though.
Okay.
So I believe if you help, you get.
I will just give him a +1.
All right, cool. So you'll get a +1
Okay.
to your
You
fight.
got 5 fate points.
You do have 5
I
fate
do.
points. Stop being stingy over there and spend some fate points.
I've got a rat up my leg. You have fate points.
Oh yeah, spend
So-
the fate.
Okay.
So he gives you a +1.
Okay. Well, what would I be rolling for this?
Your fight.
Okay.
Unless you have like acrobatics because you've got to pull off the pants.
100% don't.
All right. Or what were you thinking?
No athletics because acrobatics. I don't think.
Athletics. Yeah. I don't think he has
I
either.
mean, can I investigate the best way to get Mike's pants on?
Well, first buy me some drinks.
I'll just tell him he's a great hero cop.
Go ahead and just make it a fight roll.
Okay.
But remember,
That works.
you've got a +2.
All right, so that's a +1.
All right. So you
We'll
got a
see how-
+1 right now.
What's the
So
difference?
right now, I'm going to go ahead and roll. All right. So I've got a +2, and I'm totally going to use digging in.
Oh,
So that gives you a total of
4.
Now is that
4.
free or because you already used it?
I already used it.
Well, that was a boost, so you.
Oh, do I have another boost because we keep going back and forth?
No, because I didn't that time. I gave you actually 2 stress.
Okay.
So
All right.
you'd have to use a different aspect. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, fuck. You know what? What do you have right now?
I have a +1.
You have a +1 and I have a 2. I'm actually going to leave it then at 2.
Okay.
As
Then-
fun as this is, I want to.
Then I'm going to invoke the aspect. I would do anything to help my partners, even bad things.
Yeah, you would.
So your pants.
This might turn into a very bad thing.
So
I mean, might.
that gives a
You already know
+3
it's not gonna end
total.
well.
And that's getting. This is just to get him off.
Well, no,
all
this
in
is
love,
this is
you
an
know.
attack. It's all rolled into one.
Okay, so it's also an attack roll.
I love it.
So right now I have a +1
Yeah.
to his +2. So if I invoke any more, I can give him more stress.
You can give him more stress.
Right.
Got it.
And I'm sorry, I missed it. Did you give him?
I gave him 2 stress.
You
yeah.
gave him 2 stress. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually what's worrying me is that the rats have more of the 2 stress.
Yeah.
That's kind of frightening.
Yeah.
Then I'm also going to invoke. I'm not going to die tonight, but like we're not gonna die tonight.
yeah.
So I'm like looking him in the eyes.
Nobody dies
As
tonight.
I look into Mike's eyes as I'm pulling his pants down, it's like, we're not gonna die tonight, buddy.
I like flute.
So that gives, so that's a total of
Oh yeah.
5.
5?
5. Yeah.
5
Plus,
plus 2.
yeah, 5.
So that's with style, I believe,
It
right?
is.
Because I only had 2.
Yeah.
It does. It's. Go ahead and explain what happens because you're gonna take it out.
Yeah, so I rip Mike's pants off, like do the whole
Yeah.
wrapping it up, and I beat it into the floor that's on fire.
Okay. When you hit it into the floor, it makes this little like gurgle sound,
Oh.
and just makes it's this horrible like, right?
Oh.
Sure.
And then it stops moving.
Cool. And now that it's on fire, I swing it and throw it into the
more fire.
more fire.
Make it extra fire.
Yeah, I want to make sure that it's extra fire.
Okay, no problem. So who do you pick to go next? I don't believe Kelsey.
Yeah,
is
then it
going.
would be Kelsey.
Right.
Hey, thanks. Okay, so you're
I'm
no
good.
longer struggling with a rat monster in your pants.
You're no longer struggling with pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The
pants are not an
freedom
equation.
of pantslessness.
My pants are on fire.
So we just need to like get out of here.
Janice.
Right?
Yeah. She's already down.
Yep.
Okay.
So you should go.
He just helped him.
Yeah,
did.
I think we just need to like run. I think we
Yeah.
just need to escape.
Yep.
Okay. So just beat a 1, literally, because you're not running like she was.
I don't know what
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
you're fine. You're fine.
One.
So you get down to you get out, you're fine. So all of
Okay.
these, all the rats that were on the banisters are now starting to get, you've killed a lot of them that were in the fire, but there are still a few that are coming out. Who do you, I think we're at the beginning of the new
We're
round.
already, so you get to pick who goes
Pick
next.
whoever you want to go next.
Okay.
These two are still up there.
Yep.
I'm gonna go first so that I can get my ass in the car and stop Grimur from talking to me anymore.
Okay, and get the car started and everything.
Yes.
You don't need to do any roll for
Yeah.
that. You get around
Yeah.
the building, it's not a problem.
Like Nefertiti and I will start throwing duffel bags in the trunk and like get the
Well,
car
if you,
started or
if
whatever.
you want to do your thing and then give it to her and then she'll make a decision on what she wants
let's
to do.
that.
Are you gonna do that, Nefertiti?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's what you guys are doing.
Okay.
Who do you pass it off to, Nefertiti, then? Who would you like to pick to go next? Me? Are you sure?
I think in this case, we may actually want to have us get the hell out of
Get
here.
out
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, maybe have them go first.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I mean, I would love to go, but it's just going to make their
No,
lives.
I don't want to. I don't know
Okay.
what to do with you.
I think that you made the right decision. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna run and yeah.
Okay, so you're going down pantsless with. So I'm going to say just a +2 to make it down. You can use athletics or whatever.
Sure.
Hero cop it.
I've got a 3.
Okay, cool, no problem. Richie, same thing, just a +2.
Hey.
I wish you could witness this because it's the only time that's actually going to work.
Yes.
Those are some good bell bottoms.
Those are good
Thank
bell bottoms.
you. I used to practice drawing them in middle school.
And I've got a
So-
cool big 70s belt buckle too.
Hell yeah.
So,
Not anymore.
No.
Now it's in a fire.
No, not anymore.
No, it's in a fire.
so you guys get down there, you get all of the duffel bags, all of the stuff in the car. You're behind the wheel.
I'll scoot. I'll like slide. Is it bench seats? I'll
Yeah, oh, yeah,
slide-
absolutely.
Yeah, there's no
Slide-
bucket seats.
Slide
There's-
over
yeah.
for. you have
It's
the
like
best
driving
drive,
a
right?
couch.
Yeah, I have the best drive.
Okay, so yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I have a 2.
I didn't have drive.
I only
It
have
was
a
like
+1.
I just have a +1 for drive.
So yeah.
Yeah, so you're
so
the
I'll
one.
slide over on the bench and let Richie into the driver's seat.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So it's off to the museum. You guys start going. Thank you, James V. That was very cool. I appreciate that.
Now,
I hope you did.
we really should find pants.
Well, if
So
we,
you're
if we have a
driving?
bunch of, if we have a bunch of riot gear and stuff, I'm assuming there might be some pants in the riot gear because you have
Sure.
like a jumpsuit or something, right?
Yeah. We'll say, well, sure.
Or I can stop and loot a store if it really becomes necessary.
I mean, do we know? Like, we
find-
we stole this car.
Or
Is there
maybe
pants in the car?
Maybe I find some Icelandic skin pants in the museum, but no.
No. Let's just say there's
It's
pants.
a
in
jumpsuit.
the-
See, this is how I
There's
get pants.
a jumpsuit.
Yeah, this is how I get paid.
This car was, we stole this car and it was a painter's, and so there's a painting jumpsuit in the car.
It was with a kilo coat.
Or I
Yep.
I just run around in my underwear the entire rest of the game.
It's
fine.
your call.
Yeah, no, you're wearing.
Are they heart underwears? Thank you.
Heart underwear.
Yep.
Little
Heart
Well,
boxers.
you know, tomorrow is Valentine's.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
In hours.
You're giving me a heart on.
No.
Okay, so driving to the museum.
Okay. So you guys are warded, so he can't follow you.
Yeah.
Like a try.
True, he could try, but he doesn't seem to be, for some reason, following you. And you guys make it to the museum.
Your legs are so hairy.
It's the 70s.
Yeah.
Hair was in.
Hair was everywhere.
I get the
So-
show reference.
The museum is completely locked down, as one would imagine. How do you want to get into this place?
Well, is it locked down as in like there are guards on it? Or is it locked down as in like it's just all the doors are locked and
All the doors are locked. They've got like these slide down.
Oh, so it's not like brick to the window and we can just get it.
No. They locked
Because
it
it's
down.
a
Oh,
museum.
they have like real security?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
Actual security.
Well, there has to be an entryway.
So I'm going to ask you this
Or like a service
because you
entrance or
had
something.
mentioned it. do you put one of these runes on your helmet? Kind of thing, because you had mentioned it. So I'm not going to be a dick and like, oh, you forgot.
He is creeping me out talking to me in my head. So yeah, I'm going to ruin my helmet for sure.
So you do that. Okay, cool.
Ruin your helmet, not ruin your helmet.
Ruin.
Is there a
ruin my helmet?
There should be a loading dock or
I'm guessing
or
like
a
the service
garage
entrance.
door
that
we could ram.
Right, that's very possible. When my son was learning to talk, we'd see a motorcycle go by and then be like, motorcycle, and go, Lolo. Motorcycle. And then he'd look at me and go, Lolo. Like he was teaching me, like I was saying the wrong
Yeah, I mean, you
words.
obviously were wrong.
Lolo. Oh, jackass.
It's like, oh yeah, you
My
can say it
father
slow.
is
I can
the
say it slow
dumbest.
too.
So yeah, there's loading docks and there's a loading dock in the back and you're in an area where the way that it's built that there's room and it is a 70s cop show. So we're gonna say that like ramp.
It's also right up on Central Park, so we can just get into the park and drive along the thing.
Right, yeah. All of those things go to your advantage. So if you want to gun your car, hit a ramp, and fly through the back door, I don't see any problem with
seatbelts.
That's a
seatbelt. Lap belts.
It is Cyrillic.
Oh yeah, that's the only thing. Three-point system probably didn't exist quite yet.
No.
I don't know ruin language.
A lap belt and a good beer. That's all you needed.
Had a dash.
He had a dash, yeah. Padded, yeah.
Yeah, look how cute I am.
And there's like a little crown in there. Isn't
All
that what
right.
they have, like, little
So
crowns?
to hit the ramp properly, let's just say a +3.
Okay.
For drive.
We're not going to die tonight.
That's absolutely true. Guys.
No!
We are flying.
That's 5.
Yes.
So that's 5. Does that give me style?
It was a 3?
It was
Yeah,
5
it was a
total.
3, so no.
So you need one more.
Well, then I have this, which I'm going to use.
Okay.
And I'm going to use it.
What aspect are you using?
As I'm not going to die tonight.
Okay.
And I want with the style. Can I do I get a boost?
You can create. You can actually. It's an aspect. You create a whole aspect out of it.
Nice.
Can that aspect just be what them Duke boys get into now?
Well,
what I'm saying is that we're going to be flying.
I get what you're saying.
It's going to be super cool. Like,
Yeah.
I would say like the boost is, and the car's fine somehow.
and the car's fine. And the car's fine.
Are you waving at me or something? I saw you.
No.
No, he's fine.
He's fine. All right.
Everything's
Hi,
fine.
Dom.
How are you?
Dom's
You made
not
some.
waving at you.
You made some gesture, and I thought you were.
He's moving papers around.
You're moving. Never mind.
Okay.
Character sheets.
Go back to your thing.
So, car's fine,
Okay.
but we've like jumped. I hit a ramp just at the right angle,
It's the
There's a-
aspect.
right
Ooh,
through
bow,
the right
bow.
through the metal grate.
All right. Okay. Cool. So you.
And it's spun around and it's facing the right way out.
Sure.
Yeah.
You get out in the car, like the wheels are smoking a little bit, but there's like no dent or anything.
Yeah.
It's all perfect.
And then I get out and I slam the door. I'm like, that's how you do it. And,
Oh.
then I vomit.
Hardcore luchador.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Thanks.
I don't know. I think that might bop us over the next one.
Yeah. Not another thing.
Not everything. There's
Not
a lot
everything
of,
is waxed with faces.
Yeah, sure.
a lot of things are actually.
I trust
onion.
no one.
Sometimes it's a little
By no one, I mean Wes.
sticky clay, baby.
Okay, not yet. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry. This
Sometimes
one.
it's just extra hands. It's just extra mouths.
I love the name Claybees though. That's that was.
No one wants Claybees.
You made up that name, I think.
No one wants any Claybees.
I don't have to like everything that I said.
I don't have to like everything I say.
You need an immunization for Claybees. Like
Yeah.
honestly, like that's
That's
disgusting.
totally.
It's not just
Alright.
shampoo.
Vaccinate.
No.
That's like 20 shots in the stomach. It's terrible.
Hello, Terry. I'm sorry. I just got tested for clabies, and I think you should get tested
I feel like
too.
that was my freaking call. That's what I'm gonna get a call about. I can't wait.
Do you need to get tested for clabies? I'm pretty sure you just know you have clabies.
I was like,
Son, I'm sorry. We need to talk about clabies.
oh,
You're getting older, and I know that you're going out a lot.
PSA: if you have Amazon Prime, they have the
You have clabies?
no. But they have the from the 50s and 60s, the sex education films. They have those on.
Those are wild.
It's fantastic.
that sounds terrifying.
Nothing's better than watching this. Just look for them.
Okay.
That's right,
So
Johnny.
thank you very much for the
Exactly.
tip.
They sure are filling in. Why is
What?
the coach watching them fill in? Sorry.
As you were, Wes.
Mike sure is getting hot.
No more.
Well, my pants were on fire. Okay, let's go. So
That's like the beginning of a really bad porn.
I assume we've got a lot of flashlights.
The
Awful.
70s.
This is when my dad was teaching sex ed.
Yeah.
He was a science and math teacher in the 70s, and he literally,
That was
there's a
his
picture I
job.
have of like him with a sperm on like the chalkboard behind him, like in an old picture from like 1975.
Please make that a Christmas
Oh
card.
my
one
god,
day.
I should. I have it in my. It's one of the most terrifying. And he had that stash
Oh yeah.
because it was the 70s.
my-
The one you grew out, he
My
had that
dad
stash.
had the mustache through the 80s, and he has this picture because he used to do Ironman triathlons. And he's got these little
The
red
little
shorts that are just
shorts.
like, they're not
Yep.
they're not long enough. And he's got the mustache
imagination
and everything. I'm like,
needed.
okay, you gotta shave the stash, Dad, please. Oh,
It's too much.
yeah.
So anyway,
So
where are we?
Are in
I think
the
we've got
museum.
flashlights though, right? I mean, we must have picked up flashlights.
Oh
when we
yeah,
were
those
out.
would be in the.
That would be in the
bags.
tactical. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not worried about
All right.
that. So you have flashlights and you're walking through and like you see the edifice
and so
of these big.
They have maps on the walls, or they have like
Yeah.
the brochure.
right.
Oh yeah, sure.
And you see the
And I spend all day in the museum, and really, it's my when I
you
when
see
I
like
pay off, it's always-
the banners hanging down and the different like our new
Mike has
Exhibit.
yes.
Viking exhibit is over here. And as you start heading towards the Viking area, you get this feel of dread. It's such a good song. You get this feel of just kind of overwhelming dread as you
Well, that's good.
get near.
Is anyone else experiencing a strange, overwhelming fear of dread?
You too?
Yeah.
I always have a fear of
I
dread.
thought it was just the rats.
I thought it was clabies.
I thought it was the fact that I had just almost had my nibbly bits nibbled by a rat.
My nibbly
I
bits.
don't know.
Nibbly
I'm sorry,
it was just
Shauna.
it was just my knee pit.
Just your knee pit.
How you doing in those shorts there, Mike?
Close, but no cigar.
All right, so as you guys start to get
Cigars
closer,
his penis.
Ben gets my jokes.
Yep.
so you start going towards this, and you're feeling really more uneasy about this than
Okay.
the cop.
Is this weird? Is this weird? Because this is not a thing that I, as a non-black bag detective, right?
You're-
I'm not used to getting spooky feelings.
Right.
So you're asking if tonight is weird.
No, I'm asking if this particular moment of tonight is weird. No, not,
Is it-
No,
is
this whole
weird?
night's been pretty weird, honestly. But we've gone through some weird things. I don't know if you know this, but there's a lot of forces out there
Not just
that
the
are
police
not
force.
just the police force or some terrible, awful people or mafia and shit. I mean, there's legitimately weird shit happens here. I don't get it. We don't understand. There's a blackout. There might be monsters. It might be supernatural, otherworldly. Just get ready.
She's
Okay.
Nefertiti-splaining right now.
Yeah. And I am not.
And I
Just get
support
ready.
it.
And
I
Chasing
support
Shadows
it.
is not
Support
police
that
work,
kind
so
of
I'm
thing.
just
do.
I am like, this is such bullshit.
Oh, you
Why
think
am I
this is-
even on this fucking task?
Oh, Mike?
I cannot believe that.
Mike?
What the hell?
You think that rat face thing was supposed to be for real life? Or
No.
you got to understand that that's not from here.
No, I get it. I just can't believe
It's
I'm
from the rip in the
dealing with-
sky. We're dealing with it now.
So I'd like a compel.
Dom, can I wear your helmet?
Okay. All right. I will totally
Can I wear it?
Yeah.
I will totally give you that. You're absolutely right.
Mine, and that's what I was looking for.
Oh, well.
Oh,
can
so
I-
sorry. I feel like you
This
just
is
take care of
my
it.
That's your hat,
Ruined
You take care of it for
helmet.
him, though. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
which actually matches your hair and your everything perfectly. It's really nice. Yes.
It looks kind of like exactly what I drew. I like it.
That's what I was like.
Nice.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Now that she's properly accessorized.
All right. So you, yeah. Oh, and that's one thing I want to point out. He just asked for a compel for a specific thing. That is completely cool. If there's something on your character sheet where you're like, I want to compel something, if you bring it up and remind me, because sometimes, even though I have this stuff right here, I won't be thinking about it or whatever. You can help out and say, hey, I want to
Remember,
compel
20
this.
aspects is not easy.
Yeah, no. And so, absolutely, if you have compels you would like to do, great.
Everybody else is good on fate points.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we are only, the next tier is actually a good one for you guys when it comes to fate points.
Sure.
So. No, I'm not kidding. It is good.
Okay.
You guys get fate
I'll
points.
believe it when I see it.
Fate points on the
I
back.
believe it when
so
I
black
hear it's
people-
not a weird monster
Fate points on the back of the
with teeth in places it shouldn't have.
Right. So, yeah, you guys feel really hesitant about walking into this specific area.
He's not here, is he?
Take off your helmet. Don't take off
No,
your
no,
helmet.
no, 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 no. He'll send things right to us if she takes it off.
He'll know her.
No. No, 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 no.
And I totally think that you.
Well,
I think you need an aspect of like, maybe the helmet has the aspect of like, maybe like a safety net or something.
Okay.
Like
Safety helmet?
Your safety helmet, like you're afraid to take it off,
Sure.
right? You
That
just
makes
make
sense.
a note of it, you know.
I'd like to see some...
Paranoid helmet or
This
whatever.
is my tinfoil hat.
Yeah, that's your tinfoil hat.
I'm gonna notice to see if I hear anything or
Absolutely.
like, you know,
Yeah.
do I see any weird lights up ahead or anything like that?
Let's say 2.
2. All right.
Ooh, that's a wash.
I have a 4.
Okay, no problem.
I know.
I know.
I know. Well, okay, Mr. Snark.
That's my
guy.
hot top skill. I should be good at this.
Yes.
Like her
guy.
stealth.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I designed myself to do.
yeah, it's right under.
This guy.
Right there.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at the thing. I can't. I'm just
This
like,
guy.
hi. This guy that still looks bad.
Still, yeah.
This guy right here.
You almost got to do just like some kind of crazy like to the side.
Okay, so I've got a 4.
So, yeah, there's a lot of wards all over that room, and they've been etched into the floor and the walls.
Okay. Does this look like the work of her former roommate, who is now, we know, Grimur?
It does look very similar, yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So he warded the entire room.
So I would like to check my lore database.
Okay.
I can help.
About how to.
Well, it's back in the day. It would be as the
Are you doing like the microfiche or like what we got? What we got?
the big
the reel-to-reel.
IBM
Yeah.
reel
Oh
to
my
reel
gosh,
bullshit.
yes.
Here's my master
I have-
thesis.
I have a punch card that I like to feature this at Gantron. To get
so-
1 bit, please.
So you're trying to get information, basically.
Well, if I have any way of knowing what these wards are and if I can disarm,
So you're trying to create an advantage.
I'm trying to create an advantage.
Okay, so cool. So give me a roll.
Okay.
Hey.
So that is a +5.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. So,
yeah.
well, so I was just going to have you try to get a 2. So let's say style.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah, you do it with style. So tell me.
Okay.
And I believe you get to create the advantage and
Yeah,
you get a bonus.
You get a boost.
Boost. I always want to say bonus for some reason. Go ahead.
Hey man, I still occasionally want to say tag.
Oh yeah.
So, I know these wards. I know what triggers them, and I know how to disarm.
That's a lot of things.
Well, I mean,
Okay.
I at least know how, know.
So what was, you know what they are, you
'Cause
know
what-
what triggers them, and you know how to disarm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. Maybe.
Well, you know them backwards and forwards, right?
Right.
Maybe that's the advantage.
I know them backwards and forwards.
Okay.
I've seen these before.
Okay. All right, cool.
I've seen these things before.
All right.
So what happens if we cross these runes?
I'll tell you what happens when we cross these runes.
A rip in time will happen,
Oh shit.
What?
and Grimur's uncle or friend will come through the rift and attack the group.
Oh, cool. So we basically like open a portal for another like bad dude to come through from like another time.
As much as I'd love for this to happen,
That was like my best.
As
idea,
much as
like
I
an
love
SVU.
for whatever
so What you're
happens.
saying is,
Yeah. Always has to break it down.
yeah.
Do you like that?
as much as I'd love to trip these fucking traps and see exactly myself fight
Oh my god, he's
myself.
like scratching for it. Itchy Richie. Itchy Richie wants to do it so bad.
I'd like to disarm these runes.
Okay, so
Wow,
that's a
itchy.
separate roll for that.
Okay.
That's against type.
But you have a bonus to do it. So
Yeah.
Has
Yeah.
he grown? Has
Now-
he changed?
Maybe.
Is it because I'm right here?
It is.
Is it because
Part of it is.
I'll tell you which part.
It's called the time. It's called the time warp rune. The kids are doing it.
Yep.
It's just
All
a
right.
jump to the left.
So this is Grimur's work, and it's time travel and ripping a hole in the fabric of space and time.
But I
So
just
it's-
can't change a 1 to a 0 and then just ruin the whole
No.
thing.
I'm going to say that you have to beat a 7 to
Yikes.
undo it. But if
I'll
you
give you some
undo it,
stuff. I'll give you some stuff if you need it.
it's tough. It's high level stuff.
Okay.
Some next level shit.
Next level shit.
Is this this is a lore rule?
But you got a helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say you can use Laura to do this.
Okay.
I don't know what else to use.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Whoa.
All right.
Ben rolls a bin.
So that is a 3 I start off with, and I have to do a
7.
7. Cool. I have a thing for Nefertiti, so I'm going to do this with style.
Yeah.
You get a free boost.
And I have a free boost, which is a +2.
Yep.
Yeah, so that does it.
Perfect.
Okay. So
So
that
that's
gets you there.
that has me to 7.
Okay. So right at 7, correct?
Correct.
So
All
it's a tie.
So.
Done.
Like,
3. So yeah, you
Change this to a smiley.
when you
face.
do it,
Just have to remove one
you
of
see
the
the runes
commas.
like kind of spark across the room, like
It's
They
pitch
all
black
turn
in here,
off.
and It's gotta be weird.
and you guys kind of look around and you see all these big posters and then these little glass coverings on like older, like small like cups and different artifacts. And towards the very center of the room is a mannequin with a like a leather tunic thing and a cloth like a almost toga-like cloth over, and a shield with a big mark, like a big claw mark across it, and a sword kind of propped up against the mannequin.
The sword kind of always gets in the way.
Yeah.
Watch
So-
season 1 and 2
Of Vikings.
of Vikings.
mannequins. I'm sorry. Yeah.
So there's a sword.
Yes.
There's a jerkin.
Kim Contrell, is that what you put?
If we dress up one of the ladies in this outfit,
Ding, 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 ding.
hey, which one of you?
Yeah, I'll
wants
wear it. She can't take the helmet off. I need a new disguise anyway.
I'm gonna rock the
As I
Viking
take off my
disguise.
hold on. Let me change and put it in this new disguise.
Wait. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong helmet. I thought we had.
Well, there's
Viking helmet?
there's a Viking helmet up there.
Well, that's the fake one. Yes.
The fat lady helmet.
Yeah, but we don't have Megan's stupid sword.
It's okay, you guys.
I got this, you guys. I miss you, Megan.
Well, that would be a way to
I love
get the
you.
table.
Now here's the problem. You guys are in a museum, and you know that that is alarmed.
Yeah.
But you know what's great? It's a fucking blackout.
True. Very true.
And the cops are dealing with other shit.
There's
So
got a
not a
lot
problem.
going on.
So I basically
Absolutely.
just walk up and just.
Fuck this shit.
So
know
you
what? I wasn't even
invoke the
thinking about
aspect.
that.
It's a fucking blackout.
It's a fucking blackout.
Blackout.
So you guys grab-
Fucking blackout.
You grab the stuff.
Is there like I don't know a wineskin or anything like hanging out there?
Sure, I'll say yeah. Why not?
I want to take it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you guys grab all this like stuff, and you get this information about.
What does the little placard say?
It's basically they believe that it is the armor and the sword of Brenna, who was the queen who ruled from Skavengard. And the reason that they were able to find it was because she was so influential and high up the chain. They actually did a burial for her instead of doing the burning boat thing, which they had some Viking burials, and that's how they were able to find out about the female shield maidens recently, because they actually found a pit where they had been buried as opposed to burned. So they found a small tomb with her artifacts in it, yeah, that's and basically, from what you know and from what you guys read, Grimur was close to her and a few other of her family members. So you're right. If you're dressed up, there might be a possibility that there might be some kind of trigger in his mind that will let you, whoever's dressed up, get close enough and deal a striking blow.
I'm pretty tough. I'll handle it.
Okay.
Kung Fu cut.
So, all right.
Shield's kind of heavy though. Them Viking broads were strong.
Okay, what did you say?
I said them Viking broads were strong.
Okay, I
It's
thought
true.
you said the
Heard something
Viking bras are
Nope,
strong.
broads.
Nope.
And I mean, you know,
I'm sure they were. They're probably made out of metal.
If they were like the
whatever.
Valkyrie.
I had to clarify.
Thanks.
So, you're gonna dress up,
Yeah, I'm dressed.
okay, and you guys have to now find him. Now you have the charm.
You could just take
Richie's
your
into
helmet
this
off.
outfit though, more than he probably should be.
I am. AM. AM.
We can use the charm. I don't have to take my helmet off.
Yeah,
It
that's
would
a
be
security,
it would,
that's
it
a
would, it
security
would be
helmet.
reckless. It would be reckless to take my helmet off. He will know. He'll know where I am.
Shauna.
That's a component of your security helmet.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's wearing this forever. She's wearing it forever. It's
Yeah.
never going
No.
on. Oh, poor Shauna. She'll be in the shower, like,
Yeah. I'm like, it's okay.
rinse around, like,
Just do
moving
this
around her
part.
head.
It's okay. I'll just do this part.
No, you couldn't shower because you have the lipstick on it. It would wash away.
No, this doesn't ever get wet.
So,
Whole
Just
shower
her shower cap over it.
Over.
just fucking like gross.
Oh my god.
But alive.
Gross but alive.
And not talked to in my
Yeah.
Fuck you all. All right, so now, if you're going to use the charm and not take off the helmet, you're basically, it's going to take, it's not like it's a straight line. It's like you got to kind of just follow it. Takes a little while to get across.
Well, luckily, our car is still fine.
Car is still
It's true.
fine.
The
Very
car
true. Your car is pretty awesome.
so good.
Yeah.
For a stolen car, it's amazing.
You guys have done really well with the car. All right, so you start driving across town, and again you see this huge beast thing flying. You don't want it to.
We look so awesome in this car, by the way. She's like that.
Yeah.
I got my shield. I got my like helmet on and,
And a
stuff,
sword
and
and
like
stuff.
sword and like breastplate and all this stuff.
You look like so badass,
You've
and
got
I'm just
like
like,
shorts
I've got my
on.
auxiliary pants.
Yeah.
Auxiliary pants. And you're
have
driving.
I have a Viking wineskin.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and he's driving. Anyway.
And you guys are
Oh, I haven't
smoking.
drank it yet.
You're smoking, all of you. It's just like,
Well,
and
and smoke if you got them. I mean,
this is the part.
apocalypse.
This is
It's
the
the
part
end
of
of
the
the world.
movie where there's like it like pans out from the car up over the city and shows like little fires going on and people running around and trying to avoid ghouls and explosions and everything, and it's just really
And
cool.
there's two rat people dancing on the roof.
Right. Or they're actually running. There's like a gaggle of them running from roof to roof as they're trying to find you guys, but they can't because the car is warded.
I can't.
Right? Mm-hmm. A gaggle.
Wes, I'm
You're lucky that
I'm like deleting that last sentence.
You're so lucky that cigarette is not real. So
I
Get
mean,
rid of gaggle.
obviously, a group of rat with human faces is called a cuddle. It's a cuddle.
I love it. A cuddle.
I don't want to cuddle with it. I don't want to deal with it.
We love you.
Isn't that hedgehogs? Isn't a group of hedgehogs called a cuddle?
maybe
They don't love me. They don't love me. It's not real.
Cuddle with us.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Kill it! It brings love!
Break its legs!
Dom, not you two. Et tu, Dom. Et tu, Dom.
I bring you love.
Oh.
I don't bring you love. I bring you pestilence and death, and disease or whatever.
Jesus.
All right. All right, so you guys are driving across the city. You're warded, so they can't find you. And it takes you straight to Chase Tower.
God damn it.
Again.
This rich SOB.
And then up at the top of the tower, you see a la, even though it's several years away, total Ghostbusters with like little bolts of lightning
Oh, golly.
at the top
The
of this
big
thing.
swirling
Right, big
clouds
swirling.
above the thing.
Right, big swirling thing. Why? Because that's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh
just
yeah.
Starting to think the paintings weren't the only messed up thing about this building.
Yeah.
Okay. Smoke him if you got him.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I don't think you guys ever stop smoking. I think
Nope.
it's
That's
pretty
I
much a
it's the
constant.
increase. It's the chain effect.
All right.
You light your new one with
With your old one.
So here's the deal.
going.
This particular building
Don't ever break the chain.
has lots of things in it, guards and the rest of it. And, of course, whatever thing he is planning, he's planning on the roof. Because it's a good conduit between him and the rip in the sky. So,
Well,
how do you guys want to proceed?
I mean, load up
Yeah.
on guns.
Yep.
You're up.
Right?
We'll bring our friends. It's fun to lose and to pretend. Sorry.
It's okay.
But I mean, yeah, can we gearing up?
Right, of course. So a montage of gear up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
guns and all
Close
this.
up of
Guns,
click.
mice.
Close up of like buckle.
That wine, that wine skin.
Nefertiti with her shield
Cut to some
and her
Thomas
Yeah.
Crown style shots coming in on the black.
And
So
get in the elevator.
Don't
Well-
break the chain.
okay.
Well, first you gotta get through the front door.
and so what I'm thinking is the car's been working for us so far.
I mean, I might as well drive into the building.
Oh yeah,
Crash through the
this is
Like
the right
Die
time to
Hard.
do it.
Yeah.
Plate glass, yeah.
What did I say the last time you did this? It was like
I mean, the car's gonna be fine.
3.
Yeah.
Let's do 3.
That's a 3.
Okay. So you
With the driving, Richie.
That's the only thing I'm good at.
you crash through and
Good at other things too, Richie.
Thank you.
you crash through the thing. And I'm going to compel you right now.
Did I have a thing for Nefertiti?
You have a thing for
Absolutely.
Nefertiti, and you're not paying attention to the ghoul that jumps out of the darkness
Oh, no.
and breaks through the window and grabs you to pull you out.
So this
'Cause
is
you
what
were
I'm doing.
looking
It's
at
like,
her eyes.
I got this, babe. But you're over here.
Understood.
And then just immediately
And then, like-
ripped violently from
like,
the car.
We stole an English car, it's okay.
So if you do you accept that?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So you're like, oh, Nefertiti.
Oh, Nefertiti.
Whoosh. You get pulled out of the car. What do you want to do? You just compel it. That was compelled, but it's what movement do you want to do?
I mean, it's ripped me out of the...
Yeah, it rips you out of the car, but I'm going to say that we're starting combat now. So
How close am I to it?
It's right on top of you.
Right. So do I have enough room to grab a gun that's strapped to me in some sort of fashion?
You said you got a bunch of guns.
I
so
do. I have
yes.
2 shoulder holsters.
We can even make that an aspect for this particular thing, a bunch of guns.
A bunch of guns. Write it down.
Write it down.
Bunch of guns.
Bunch of guns.
Bunch of.
Buncha. You have to spell
Buncha,
buncha
thank you.
properly.
So I'd like to pull one of my guns,
Right?
and if it's right on top of me, I just have it directly underneath its
So,
jaw.
okay. Do you have shoot?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do I have shoot?
So give me a shoot roll, and you know, if you want to add the bunch of guns after your roll, that's cool.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow! Fucking
So that's-
Never
Nazi.
happens. He got all the pluses in the world.
So that's a
it.
+7.
Woo!
That's like, is that the first time
Look
you've
at you.
done
Look
that?
at his smile
No,
on his face.
that's the first time tonight.
Face. You know why it was? Because he was right in front of Nefertiti.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
I
right.
was like, oh no, I can't ruin it. She thinks I'm cool.
Yeah, I was just complimenting his
Don't
driving.
fuck this for me.
That was some fancy driving there, Richie.
Showing my hot lead. All right. Let's see. Okay. Cool. I have found it. All right. So how much do you have right now? Like a
+7.
fuck. Let's see, because I got to see how much.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
Got to do it.
With it.
Yep.
With
Roll
it.
minuses.
Good.
All right. So I'm gonna be.
Like my remix?
I'm gonna invoke fear and move about unseen, which is such a weird thing, but it just gives me a +1. So it's gonna try to dodge. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, that's almost the exact
That's as
opposite.
good as his was. His
Go
is
for it, dude.
terrible.
That's like major. That's like style twice, isn't it?
Wow.
Or almost 3 times.
Well, so it's, yeah. You have
Basically a
one.
10.
No.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I have. Where is it?
He killed it.
Yeah, you
I
did.
only have a 1.
I mean,
So-
So that's a 9. That's
Yeah.
beyond the ladder.
Yeah, that's beyond the
That is
ladder.
legendary +1.
Yeah, you can just do what you want to do.
yeah. So I take both of my shoulders.
You can take it out if you want.
and I stick both of them
if you
underneath
want.
its jaw. I say, "Not today." Well, it's like,
Yeah.
"Not in front of Nefertiti." Just shoot both of them.
Yeah.
So that, like
Double
twin
tap, but at
twin
once.
bullets out of its brains,
Okay. Awesome.
splatter its brains.
Double dead.
It
Damn there, Moritz.
falls over.
I didn't know you had a shot like that.
I just wipe a little bit of its blood on under my eye.
Like Nefertiti, you good?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay. So, stairs would take you forever.
Yeah, it's a big building.
But they might be safer.
And there's also
No
Power is out.
electricity.
Yeah,
unless
that's
there's
very
power
true.
because
That's
we've already
very true.
invoked there's a fucking blackout.
Yeah, there's a fucking
you did that.
blackout.
Yeah, fucking blackout. So now it's my turn to use that against you.
Yeah.
So now you're going to go up the steps.
Oof.
So flash forward 5 hours later.
Moritz is like,
Well, you know,
Yeah.
we do stop on the 20th floor for a cigarette break, and then on the 30th, and then the 40th.
Right.
And so forth.
And the entire time, like, you guys remember when that goal?
Yeah.
Left me on that
So the
Yeah,
no
Moritz,
no
yeah, we
other-
know.
No other stuff?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Of course there's more.
And you get to the top, and he's so awed by the fact that you're there,
So-
he dies.
I had one question, though. So is that like a chainmail armor, or what's the deal on it?
No, it's like a leather.
Okay.
It's like a mixture.
oh, it's not a breastplate, metal breastplate.
No,
That's
no.
what
It's
is
a
my
tanned
mind.
hide.
It's a tanned hide
Oh.
with a shield.
Not
We
as
went through a
cool.
lot of shields.
Where's your last shit?
We went through a lot of shields.
Okay.
Um,
Can I cut like a strip of it off?
I don't see why not.
Cool.
Okay.
What do you, what? Okay.
You just come up, you don't even ask her. You're just
okay.
like,
Oh, okay. Thank God.
I need a strip of
Just
your.
coming at you with
armor.
a knife, and you're like, "Whoa, Mike,
Yeah,
Mike!"
okay. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Well,
fuck
I'm
up.
gonna and then I'm gonna pry open a shotgun shell and see if I can stuff it in there and use that to. That's my plan.
Okay. All right. So.
I mean, we got time on we're goddamn stairs.
As we stop and take
We're all
another smoke
Stop and take
break.
a smoke break.
he's crafting.
He's crafty.
God, I don't even have the craft skill. Somebody else should. Have
I do. I have crafts.
It's funny because we never used it in the
Right.
first 6, so we're like, we don't need crafts.
I have crafts still.
There you go.
So you want to use it? Or
What do you
want-
got? You got crafts?
I can.
You can do it?
Try to do it. And
I got a 3 + 3 on crafts.
You should do it then.
Yeah.
So
Make
let's
some
just say
leather Viking
Cut a piece of her
bullets.
dress off.
Say
And it's
2.
like, make this into something.
Oh, okay.
you just have to beat a 2.
Well,
That's a 0.
You get a 3.
I have a 3.
3,
So you
so
did.
you're fine.
Great.
So you have a shotgun shell that might be loaded with something that's sympathetic. I don't know.
So you guys are up on the 20th floor. You're sweating. It's gross. Your helmet is all itchy.
I don't care.
Because you have this like.
It's fine.
Oh, thank you for the reads.
Jay Matthews.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see. Thank you for the resub. We appreciate it. So yeah, it's you guys just are. It feels horrible right now. And you hear doors open up on the top and doors open up on the bottom because everything is connected to Grimur, and he knows you're in the building.
How does he know?
And you hear them coming down and up at the same time.
Okay.
So,
How far up are we?
20th floor.
Of a.
How large is the Trump Tower?
Well,
It's pretty tall.
it's very tall.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
It's huge.
It's
In the
huge.
70s, how big was it?
Yeah. It's probably, someone's Googling it right now, I'm sure. So you guys have a ways to go.
Yeah. At least 50 stories.
At least there's 50 more to go. But you hear these things coming at you. You can go through the door of the 20th floor if you want and see if they pass by. What do you want to do?
So do we?
How much?
58.
Do we
Oh, so it's not. If you're 58, you're 20 up. You still have.
I mean, it's still 30.
I mean, we're
You're
still,
still
yeah,
38
we're still not.
to go. It's still a lot.
We're not even halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I quietly tell everybody to get in the door for the,
Yeah,
for the
that's not a
20th floor
problem.
and write the hide rune on the door?
Sure, but your paranoia. Here.
Oh no.
You know what? You've already got so many.
It's okay.
Which means you could buy it off.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. Do you want to? I'm want to compel your
You're a weird dino
paranoia
person.
right now.
So that I like what can't think straight or
So
something.
you can't.
Is it
So
a
it's harder
ghoul?
for you
Is
to
it a
make the
dinosaur?
roll.
Exactly.
Is it
It's a dino ghoul.
Ghoulasaur?
A Ghoulasaur.
All of the above, don't you?
I'll pay.
You'll buy it all?
Yeah,
When a
I'll
ghoul
pay.
bites a dinosaur,
Are you making fun
infects the dinosaur.
So what should I
When
use?
a ghoul loves a dinosaur,
Wes?
very much.
Lore,
Really don't know
and
what
you're
to
going to
do.
want to beat a 3.
Okay.
You were terrified of my dad.
That's a 0.
0, but my lore is 3.
Excellent.
Give it
So you put a rune on the door
Yeah.
so that they don't know.
So hopefully they don't
have
like
yourself comfortable.
sense us
Right.
in that door.
Okay. So you guys sneak into the 20th floor, and it's just office. Like there's just offices all around, and there's these big windows, and you can see that huge winged creature like swooping down and taking up cars and pitching them.
Oh my gosh.
and
Just having fun.
just crushing people. And you realize that time is running out. You need to find out. You know, you need to deal with Grimur quickly, or all of these creatures are going to destroy New York before you have a chance. So you hear them, running, and they pass by the door. And you wait for a little bit, and it's quiet. Now, there are several staircases. Do you want to go to a different staircase and go up it, or do you want to go back in this one?
Might as well go for a different one.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys get in the staircase. You climb up the rest of the 38 floors that you needed to climb up, and you're knackered. As you get up there, you're tired as shit. And
Or we could all.
did you say I want to go home?
No, I said if you want to make that an actual thing, we could roll our physique and then be like, oh no, we're not.
Yeah.
But I don't think you need to.
Yeah, not. You guys were able to take breaks. Just so you knew, Dom, oh, there it goes. Okay. Was there any rerolls for the sub or no?
No.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. So you guys get up there, and the top floor has a rune on it. Grimur's ruined the entire door pretty well. Do one of you want to try to get rid of it?
Yes. Is it the same rune?
No, it's just an explosive one. I mean,
Okay.
just an explosive.
No.
Cool. Just
Yeah.
Just a giant
next
bomb.
Yeah,
time
then
I kill
I'd
you.
like to.
Okay. Again, this is a 7 because it's his
Well, I
stuff.
got a question. So
Yes.
what does it take to get rid of one of these things, or what is it?
He does a lore,
Right.
and then he
But I'm
basically
saying, like, what sets him off? Because you knew that, right?
Right.
basically what he's doing is he's altering the rune, but using.
No. He wants to know, like, do I know what triggers it?
Yeah.
They're 2 different runes, so he doesn't know.
Okay.
Like the first one was the time and space thing. This is an explosive.
I'm pretty sure if I open the door,
It'll explode.
it'll explode.
Nice.
wrong with
That's
its
pretty
butt?
close, actually. That's very nice.
Does it have like a beetle butt?
A beetle butt.
It's got an extra little wing to help him fly.
All right. So do you
Judgmental.
go ahead? So do you tell them that this could explode?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys back up?
Can I assist?
Yeah, you can assist. You can give them +1, or
Yeah.
you know.
Because I've got
Yeah.
+3 to lore.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
And you got your helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're all about this lore right now.
Right.
All right.
Hey!
So 4, 5,
2 pluses.
6, 7.
Oh, don't ha me yet.
What? Got the lore. What? He got the lore. Now, Richie, what? He got the lore, yeah? He got the lore, what? He got the lore, what? Lore. Legendary lore.
Legendary lore. That was very good.
That was wonderful, and I loved it.
We'll be here for one more week.
Literally, we'll be here for one more week.
Then you'll just have to follow my sad Twitter.
Oh, it is sad. Oh, sorry.
If you want to see me rage against the president, follow me on Twitter.
Oh my God. I talk about other things, so you can follow me too.
Okay.
Rage against the machine. What?
All right.
I want a real cigarette now.
This entire game.
Like all I really want.
This entire
And I
game.
don't smoke.
Okay,
like, at
so
all.
that's you got a 7.
I did.
So you tied it.
I did.
So it goes out.
And done.
Yeah, you're good.
Change this 3 to a 0. And voila! Oh, he's like, right.
God damn it! All right,
He
so
knows.
you open the door, and you
Should
make
we
your
have
way.
Shauna sneakily open the door?
Do you want to sneak in? Mm-hmm. All right.
She's got the helmet.
I'm not going to make you roll or anything.
Okay.
You sneak in, and the roof is like there's just heat, kind of. You can tell that there's something going on actually outside on the top of the roof. There's this heat coming off the tiles and everything else, and you know that there's one more floor up to the ceiling access that you can go through. But the one thing when you open the door up is you guys notice that there's a bunch of dead bodies in all the cubicles.
Hey, there's a bunch of dead bodies in all these cubicles.
I just noticed that.
And there's you hear gnawing. Like there's a bunch of ghouls up here, but because you've snuck in,
No.
they haven't noticed
yum,
you.
No. No.
Yum, yum, yum.
So you guys have to sneak up
Wes.
the top floor entrance, basically.
All right. Can I like scope ahead to like find what I think would be the
Right.
least?
You can totally do that, but you're going to need to make a stealth roll. You're going to have to beat a 4.
5.
And let's see. I would like to compel.
She said what? What? I dare you.
You're super nervous, paranoid about
Because I'm getting closer to Grimur.
Yeah. I'm going to compel that.
What are you going to compel?
What does that do for me? What does that do to me, rather?
Basically, I like you to fuck up in some fashion.
Well, yeah, but
Of course.
Well, they should have done that before the roll.
Yeah, that's true. I should have. You know what? You're absolutely right. So let's table that. You make
Okay.
it. You make it to
to where the door that goes
the
to the
door
roof,
to the roof.
but we don't open it yet.
Yeah, and it's that one is not ruined. It doesn't have any drawings or anything on it.
Okay. So I think I found my way. You know.
And you
past
look, and
the
you're kind of
water thing.
yeah, you're kind of there, and you look and you see that there's probably like 10 ghouls in different places, just gnawing on people. So
Okay.
Have you tried Bob? He's fantastic.
I don't know.
No, I just had a little bit of Susan.
I found him a little bit fatty.
You smoked a fatty? What? Sorry.
So can I get everybody over to this door without them being seen or heard?
they are too going to have to make stealth rolls
Okay.
But what you did was you created an advantage for us to.
because you got
'Cause I
the yeah.
scoped.
You have the route.
Okay.
You have
You
the
know the
route.
way.
Do you know the way?
Show me the way.
Do you know the
Don't
way?
start.
I can show you the way.
I will ban you.
Dom Zook, what happened?
He has a giant hammer that he just brings.
Wow. He was like, nope, not today.
I don't want to be shown the way. Okay, so
Show me the way.
each of you will have to make a stealth roll.
Okay.
So you can use the advantage, but it's still a 4 to get across.
Right.
So you have to get a 4 with a stealth. So if you have stealth, great. If not, you have to do a straight up roll.
I have to do a straight up roll, and then can I add some?
You can, yeah, absolutely. You can do an aspect.
I got some points.
You got points. Let me drain away some points.
No.
I'm gonna need to give some
thing.
points.
Hey, Richie.
I got no points.
Okay.
Richie
so
with
let's
the
start
pluses
with
over
Richie, and
here.
we'll go around.
Okay, so I rolled a +2.
Okay, so you need 2 more.
Uh-huh.
You can use I'm not going to die tonight
Well, she
or her advantage.
yeah, she made the advantage of, and that gives me a +2.
Come with me if you want to live.
Does he have to pay for the advantage
Well,
she made?
you can give it 1 for free. So there's 1 free tag on it. Or
So
invoke.
you can use
See, I
it.
want to use tag.
You want to use tag, yeah. I keep
Invoke.
saying bonus. So you can use it for free, or you can let your maybe future wife use it for free. It's up
What?
to you. Well, I didn't say anything. I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, then I
Like the
pay to
epilogue?
I'll invoke a bunch of guns. I shoot them all. No, I'm not gonna die today.
Okay. All right. So that gets you there. What'd you get?
I got nothing, so I am gonna.
Now you get the free advantage if you want, so that'll give you a +2.
Oh, and then I can give you this and say I'm not gonna die tonight either.
Right. Oh, that's
No,
in
too
that
much.
scene, yeah.
No,
All right.
it's if he wanted to use it twice, it'd be a problem.
Right. She can.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I'll invoke on fire if the room's
what-
on fire.
what is
Well,
What'd you get?
Mike got a 1.
Okay.
So I'm almost curious. Could I succeed at a major cost?
yeah,
Ooh,
you could.
Okay.
what you willing to lose, dude?
Well, that's what I'm curious about. Like, what?
His second pair of pants.
I just got these pants.
And this one is my shirt too.
What I'm wondering is, can I basically? I get it. You know, they all get a cross, and
He's gonna hero
I
profit.
I like trip over something. And
Susan.
The ghouls, no, Susan, yes. And the ghouls notice me.
God damn it, Susan.
And so it's like all their attention's on me, and so now it's like, oh, I guess I have to deal with that situation.
Why they run up the stairs?
Well, they get to go, and yeah.
Way
Yeah,
to
we
split
could
the party,
totally do
dude.
that. Yeah, you've got guns everywhere.
Yeah, I've got guns everywhere.
You trip over a unsafe extension cord to a typewriter.
This is just a unsafe office environment.
It totally.
Yeah, it's before OSHA, right?
Yes.
Totally, way before OSHA. Of course, right now in chat, they're like, no, OSHA started
Actually,
in
OSHA started in. Thanks, guys.
1975. I can't read chat.
Actually,
Although, I mean, because it's trying to succeed, so I would succeed, but like,
You'd get over there,
Yeah.
and maybe like they see you, but you're able to let them get.
right, I can hold the door.
You can hold the door.
Okay.
hold the door.
They're aware,
Hold the door.
or you can even go through the door and
Hold the
shut
door.
it, but they're aware that you're there,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
can come up
Yeah.
through.
Like maybe like you knock something over so they like look that way, but
Yeah.
you're then able to duck underneath a desk or something.
They're
So
aware of
now they're
something.
like on alert,
Yeah.
but they
Right.
still don't know where you are.
Right.
Right?
So-
Is that kind of how that works?
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, if you're cool with that.
I'm
being
cool
major
with that.
cost, that's
Yeah, that's fine.
fine. Okay.
So you're going across, trip, and you kind of stumble forward, and you make it to the part, but you see like one of them,
Yeah, and then they're just like
they start
like
rising up.
velociraptors. They come up above the partitions.
Right. And you tell them to go up.
Yeah.
So are you going to go through the door and shut it, or are you going to?
Yeah, I think so. That was the
You're going to hold the door
well for
Hold the door.
for the moment,
for the moment. Okay.
or at
the
least
door.
try to lock the door if I can, or bar the
Okay.
door.
Oh yeah, you can lock it.
Yeah, I'll bar the door.
So you bar the door. And you hear them starting to scratch at the door and like bang on it. but you know, it's a pretty heavy metal door, so heavy metal.
Say she.
So they're starting to like knock on it and punch at it, and it wobbles a bit.
And it starts to bang and fist imprints in it.
Yeah.
That's not good. Candy Grim.
All we wanna do is
And-
eat your brains.
You
We're
get up
not
to the
unreasonable.
top of
wanna eat
the
your eyes.
building,
Yep.
and above you is the tear in the sky, and there's all this like moving ether around you. Just these colors just kind of melding into each other's.
Aurora
The colors.
Borealis.
And in the center of the roof is Grimur, and
Damn it.
Fred Chase is next to him.
It's gonna be Ooge.
And
Grimmy,
I hate him so much.
I got a feeling
and
about
all of
this.
this stuff is going on. And he looks over at you and he says, I can see why I wasn't able to find you so easily. You used some minor magic. It's interesting.
That's right, I did.
Weird, Shauna's so proud of herself. This is so sad right now.
Mayor.
She thinks it's still gonna help her. I'm so
He's
sad.
like, he can literally see you, sweetie.
Yeah, like, cool.
You,
But he
It's
can't,
like,
he
okay,
can't control my brain, though.
you
I
hear,
don't want him to
you hear
control my brain.
the door starting to buckle a little bit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And all this noise is going on, and everything is yes,
The door.
right.
All of these wards that I've been erasing, do I remember how to make them? At least I remember the rune.
You remember that writing them is going to be difficult.
Okay.
Okay. Which rune
Getting
are
cocky.
you? Which rune do you want to try to do?
The explosion rune.
Okay.
I would like to ward that door and then like run away.
Okay. You realize that the first time they hit the door, the explosion rune is going to go off. Because that's what it's for.
So you're saying if I
The second you finish it, if they're slamming on the door, it's going to explode.
Riot shield.
You do have a riot shield. You
We
can
also
try.
have a Viking shield.
the riot shield might be more
Might be a little.
sturdy.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. This one has survived for thousands of years.
True.
Even more recent. Might be a little brittle. What do you think?
It's on you, man.
It's your choice.
What do you think?
You could also write it on the stairs, right?
True.
They bust
That
open
lead
the
up-
door and then they run up the stairs and boom.
Oh yeah, like on the floor, right? in
Oh,
front
yeah,
of the
yeah.
door,
Yeah.
maybe?
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Multiple
let's do
frames,
let's do a
just
5.
All we need.
5?
You got to be 5. Cockiness may be a problem.
Well, that still just puts me at a 3. And I have one of these.
They do.
What you do in this world will matter.
Yeah, I believe that what I do in this world matters.
All right.
My
What
last
you do is make
point.
explosive moves.
They'll be climbing.
So, like,
the stairway.
Yeah.
right next in the path of where they would be running.
Okay.
I make this.
Absolutely.
I carve it.
That was
You've
so
all been
short.
through. You've all been through. So as you guys are kind of in the stairway doing all this, they're talking to the two of you. And kind of he looks at you and looks at the sword in your hand and how you're dressed, and he like starts like hitting it, like rubbing his face, and when he does, his skin kind of stretches more than it should.
Oh.
Thanks, Wes.
And
It's also, he's still walking around in the same dead body, right?
yeah.
Well, it's uncomfortable.
It's decaying.
Egger suit.
Yeah, it's an Egger suit. You look like a person I knew a long time ago.
Somebody you used to know.
Somebody.
So, and you're standing right next to her. He goes, I'll give you a deal. You wrestle that sword away from her and pitch it over the side of the building. I'll give you Christopher back. Oh. And that's a great place to stop.
Don't do it.
That's a great place to stop.
Don't do it.
The last show is next week. Christopher's glasses.
Oh, no.
So,
Don't do it.
don't do it, and I'll put my glasses on.
Oh, my God.
Now they work.
Everything.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Okay, so next week, I know we're wrapping up early, but honestly, this is a great place to stop.
I'm so upset right now.
So it's only a week.
I know. Whatever, Wes.
We have one show left. We are wrapping up Black Bag. It's coming to a close. And it's I know we need to end it, but it's also hard because I love doing the show. So I hope you guys will join us next week when we wrap up the entire thing. This can go like a bunch of different ways. I honestly don't know how it's going to end. It really depends on how everything kind of plays out.
2 characters in an entire 3-year run.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's only killed 2
So
characters.
then we're alive.
Yeah, I haven't.
Maybe.
Well, I mean,
haven't-
I guessed it, and I died.
And you're one of the people. You were one of the
Well, I
people.
meant main character.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
you mean
Okay.
like I'm a series regular on this show.
You didn't have
I'm
a
not
last
gonna
name,
die.
did you?
Right,
That
there's only been
I don't even have a last
I was just a
name.
red shirt.
What's my last name? I don't have one, do I? So we've got a lot going on next week. I hope you guys will join us. Few things to talk about real quick because we do have a little time. There are a ton of really cool Kickstarters going on. We will start with Fate because we're playing Fate Core.
Yes.
Evil Hat is running their Fate chip and Fate dice Kickstarter right now. They have funded. They are, I don't know if they're to their first stretch goal or not. I haven't checked. Anyway, check that one out. It's really cool. You can never have enough dice, in my opinion.
Sparkly plastic fate chips.
Yeah, and sparkly plastic Fate chips, which is one of the big draws for me. Is I like Fate
My new
chips.
punk band.
My new punk band.
Sparkly plastic Fate chips. We open next.
So
SPFC.
Sparkling plastic fake
sparkling
lips.
plastic.
Oh my god, I love
Yes,
SPFC.
We melt your faces.
It's Sly. What's
But we leave it
it's Mark?
sparkly.
What's Mark's last name? Is it Mark the Sly Flourishes?
Mark Shea?
Mark Shea.
Mike Shea.
Mike Shea. Okay, because I always just see Sly. I don't. Mike Shea has a lazy GM book that he's doing right now on Kickstarter. I have backed that one. See, the problem is I'm actually running a Kickstarter too, and when you run a Kickstarter, you see a lot of really cool things, and you end up backing a lot of stuff because you're like, oh, I really want that thing. So far I've backed each one of the things that I've talked about. The final one, yeah, exactly. And then there's Matt, say the last name? Covell. His is huge. You probably have heard about it. It's got it's at 800 or 900,000. It's ridiculous. And it's for a book and minis and a bunch of other things. So check that one out. Finally, mine, which is of course the most important, according to me. I am doing a collection for Midgard, which is Cobalt Press's setting for 5th edition. So it's all fantasy tracks. We're doing, I think we've unlocked 67 so far. We funded, and we are now basically unlocking tracks. If we can get to 500 backers, we unlock an extra 10 tracks for everybody. It's a stupid deal. Like if you just get the basic, if you spend the 25 bucks on the basic level and we unlock everything, which it's looking like we're going to, I think it's like 31 cents a track. It's insane. So check that out. It's totally worth it because I've been doing audio for a very long time, so I know what I'm doing there. So definitely, check out that one. What else? Patreon is a great way to support Saving Throw.
Can you get fun, cool things?
Yeah, and in my opinion, that's, if you can do that $5 a month or $10 a month, that helps a lot. And if like the tip thing doesn't always work, or you're like, well, I don't, I really like the guys on, I really want a tip for this, but I like this show too, and you're not sure, go to Patreon, do $10 a month, and that helps everybody, and that's a really cool thing. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and I'm very excited about this, but I'm going to let Kelsey tell you about it.
Ooh, I'm excited about this.
There's a show.
Yeah.
Take it away.
So tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific time, we will be running a playtest of Old Spice's Gentleman class. So we will be playing Pathfinder, and you will get to see a game run by Eric, which will be super duper fun. And then your gentle nerds will be played by myself, Megan, and Jordan Caves Callerman, and then we get a nice little normie Dom in there. So it should be super duper fun.
Dom is playing. That's always a pleasure to watch the Dom play.
The skills are ridiculous. We have many props, and it is going to be quite a hilarious Valentine's Day treat. Yes.
I know what my Valentines finally are, because I was like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Now I know.
Your Valentine is us, guys.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, that's a really cool thing to do.
It's going to be fun. There's going to be fun giveaways. There's going to be ridiculous props. It's going to be just all kinds of
I'm in for the props. As soon as you said props, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm here for the props. So that's going to be awesome, and that's at 10 o'clock tomorrow.
10 o'clock, Pacific time.
Pacific time. And then tomorrow night we have Iron Keep with they're continuing their module, and that's with Tom Lommel and his crew. Lommel. And I think that covers just about. I mean, there's a lot of stuff past that we have stuff all week for that. But just check out the calendar, and it will tell you what's coming up. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's up there. It's at Plate Mail Games. Terry, what's anything going on? Nope. Okay.
Still in a play. 2 more weeks. We got extended an extra week. So
yeah,
I guess that's the thing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Most of you guys I know are not here, so it's cool. But if you were in Los Angeles, you should come see it. It's in Hollywood. Come see it anyway. Come to Hollywood. It'll be great.
And
cool.
Ben,
it's called Denim Doves.
Woohoo.
It's weird.
It does look kind of weird.
No, it's like wicked weird. I mean, I'm a sister wife in a compound in a dystopian future 100 years from now.
Nice.
Dealing with, lots of things as you do. Dealing with that. Yep.
Nice. You want to hit Loot Crate? Tell us what's up.
Well, if you go to lootcrate.com/savingthrow.
Don't look at the eyebrows too much.
Currently, Loot Crate is having, I think the sale's still going on. We're having a Valentine's Day sale.
Ooh.
What? Another one of my Valentine's Loot Crate? Oh.
So it's a really good discount that's going on. If you've never done Loot Crate before, now's a good time to jump in. Or if you want to come back, we have some really good stuff like the Destiny 2 limited edition crate that's still on sale right now, as well as Fallout. We just finished our second sales of our second one, but we just released the third one, which is Nuka-Cola.
Nice.
So if you are into Nuka-Cola or Nuka World, it's going to be a fantastic crate.
And we're talking to you, Dom.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm not sure about the code, but the Valentine's Day code should work for that. And if not, you could always use saving throw.
Ooh.
Save some money.
It's
we make
almost
some
as
money.
if they planned that.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Morgan, do you have anything going on right now? Any
Not
games
really.
that you're going to be on?
Con. StrategiCon. OrcCon is coming up this President's Day weekend down at LAX.
Are you running anything?
No, I'm
No,
not,
but you'll be
actually.
around.
I'll be around. I'll say hi if you see me.
All right, cool. So, thank you guys so much. Like I said, next week's the last game. I've been doing this now for 2.5 years, almost 3. So it's going to be kind of bittersweet, and I think that we need to go out with a huge bang. So definitely show up and watch the last episode because it's
going to be like gross monsters.
It's going to be pretty great,
And a lot of emotional trauma.
A lot of emotional trauma, and great in my language is, horrible monster for Terry because she'll be like, I hate you. If I get hit by a chair, I totally expect it.
If I walk out, I'm just saying it's not your fault. I mean, it is your fault.
It's my fault.
It's totally your fault.
It's my fault.
I mean, it's
completely
gonna happen.
So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for your tips. We really appreciate it. And we will see you in a week, all right?
Yep.
Bye.